right. Greetings, friends. Welcome back for another episode of Mercenaries of Mischief. When last we left off, our heroes were in the Castle of Strahd, dancing with ghosts. I was gonna say the devil, but nothing's been confirmed yet. But before we get all back into that, let's see if our Dungeon Master has any announcements for us today, Puck.
Announcements for today, starting with attendance. First of all, we have Factor of Unknowns, David Mason, Skylar, Wanderer Jiren, Cretus, James Marte, Raul Grimwick, Larissa Quill, Grilka, Axel, and Alexis Fernan. Regularly scheduled programming this week. We've got Mercenaries of Mischief today. We continue our trip through Ravenloft. We're going to be doing Jackbox. There we go. I lost the name. I wanted to call it like Todd Box or something. I don't Jackbox on Tuesday. We're going to do Jackbox on Tuesday on Trashbin. If you want to tune into Trashbin and check that out. And then we've got our continuing Friday Ladies Night Fire Emblem. Still only one death, but you can tune into the Trashbin YouTube and watch that continue over there. Beyond that, that's it for announcements for today, other than a special thanks to our good friends over at Hero Forge, sponsors of today's episode and a lot of the episodes around here. If you want custom miniatures, head on over to heroforge.com. It's never been easier than it is now. You can hop on, thousands of options, tons of fantasy races. You got wheelchairs, you've got pets, mounts, anything you want to create, you can make it there and make your own custom miniatures and even make your own custom tokens for your online games if you like. That's heroforge.com. They support us and we love them, so send them some love if you can. And if you please,
before I do that, we have several donations.
Oh,
this one actually came in last week. It is another ultimate for Krishano. I was directed to get stabby with it, so I will at the first opportunity get stabby. We also have an ultimate for Pen. David Mason is coming in hot with all of the donos today. Another ultimate for Norbog. Well, the last week one was Scott, but today it's from David Mason. An ultimate for Pen, an ultimate for Norbog, and last but definitely not least, at the end of the episode, we're going to have a post-credit scene from Gilbetta. So be sure that you stay tuned and don't miss that. If you want to know more about those things, check down in the Twitch panels, or I believe there's a Nightbot command for it on YouTube as well, where you can get all of the info about how you can affect the game with the donations. Those post-credit scenes are a very special thing that we do. Each character has kind of their own, or each player rather has kind of their own thing going. That's how we ended up with the Crabkin, and Penn got his staff. When somebody gets to 5 post-credit scenes, it changes something instrumental about the world, and this is number 4 for Gilbetta, so we're getting pretty close. So
it's getting to the edge.
Into the edge.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
And I think
it's plot twist, not me.
Krishano, Norbog, and Lilith are all on 3 at this point.
I believe so.
Oh, Norbog's only on 2.
Norbog's only on 2. Oh, jeez.
Got to catch up.
Oh, guys,
all right,
love for Norbog.
Let's do the intro.
Roll the dice if you dare. Let's go and fight, protect, persuade, deceive. Let your party run free. Enter the world of mercenaries. Mischief, mischief, mischief.
End of the intro.
We're back.
You can talk now.
We're back.
Dungeon Master.
Oh, we're back.
Please.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, are we still going? All right.
Oh.
To the gentlemen, I'm misfortune, and to the ladies, I'm surprise. Welcome To the Mercenaries of Mischief.
The guy in
I, of
Kentucky,
course,
I missed
am
one.
your... I, of course, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck. And I am joined today by these invaders who have done a B&E on Castle Ravenloft. Who I will now introduce in no particular order, starting with the lover of skeletons everywhere, Penn Wright, joining us today. Also joining us is destroyer of skeletons everywhere, Gilberto fucking not. Also joining us is the thorny vampire slayer, Norbog, the Hugbear. Also joining us is Danger. She's flammable. It's Lilith Singer is here today. And last but not least, having a waltz with a beautiful dress, we have Kashano the Quick with us here today.
Not even in a beautiful dress, just with one.
Just with a beautiful dress. So, when last we left our heroes, they had been given a tip as to the location of the long-missing vampire bartender of the Avalon Knights Academy, Tomlin Yugili Gigoyabov. It appears that Tomlin has been placed in the custody of one Strahd von Zarovich, the lord of a world known as Barovia, or a place, I guess is more accurate. Through a vampire informant, our party has made their way to Barovia, and with the help of some new werebear and werewolf friends, they have laid siege to Castle Ravenloft. Some people turned into clouds, some people didn't. There were living ballistas that were a little bit of a problem. But after one force wall slide later, they have made it into the servants' quarters of Castle Ravenloft and found some unusual, unsettling things. For one thing, these mirrors seem to reflect a kind of macabre reality, and this wedding dress is floating about the room, but I guess Kashano has it covered because he's just dancing with it. So we now begin that scene in progress. Now,
has anyone gotten a sense of, are these mirrors like showing us other times or something?
I'm looking at like a zombie version of me right now.
So, Gilberto.
Yeah.
In the reflection that you were looking at, if you'll recall last week, as you were looking in this reflection, in a brief moment of silence after the whole poltergeist situation was sorted out, Penn was having some things thrown at him. You heard a heartbeat.
Oh, that's right.
Echoing through this place. And as you look into the mirror, the bloody visage, Strahd von Zarovich, climbs the stairs behind you.
Like in the
In the reflection.
That's Strahd! That's Strahd! That's Strahd!
His fine clothes are caked in blood. It is clear that he is coming from some massacre. In the reflection, you can see the other animated corpses in the room that were once kind of engaging in a almost silent revelry around this dress that Kashano was dancing with, recoil in fear and shriek in horror. And one by one, in the reflection, you see this bloody version of Strahd go from person to person and rend them, tearing them to pieces, one by one. Until eventually, the dress that Kashana was dancing with spasms and goes limp in his hands, and a large bloodstain begins to form over it.
What?
Strahd's in the mirror doing some stuff.
Is Harold okay?
I'm fine. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Harold, what's happening?
Can I do some kind of Arcana check on this fucking mirror? If I
Absolutely.
know what the fuck is going on.
What's happened? You told me not to look in the mirrors.
I got a 20.
You appear, according to your magical knowledge, and you guys had something like this before.
Uh-huh.
The mirror appears to be showing you a kind of memory of something that once was.
The mirror,
A twisted version of it, but a memory nonetheless.
the mirror is showing a twisted memory. I think Strahd killed all these ghosts.
That checks out with Harold's story as well.
Yeah.
Bet they'd all love to take revenge on Strahd for being such an asshole. Am I right? And I'm pointing around the room, but like to nobody.
Yeah. Gilbetta points with you, like,
Empty pockets of space.
So, am I still hearing the heartbeat?
Kind of rose to a bit of a crescendo. It rose in speed and then stopped after the massacre.
Cool.
I hate to interrupt this, but we just received a tip granting cutscenes to Norbog, Lilith, Kashano, and Gilbetta.
Oh my god! So next week,
Okay.
my shit's canon next week.
Yes. Thank you, Elliot. That is
Oh my god!
amazing.
Thank you. Holy cow!
That is incredible. Thank
we'll-
you so much.
We'll have to chat at the break and figure out how many of those we're doing this week and how many of those we're doing next
Yeah,
week.
right?
But I can't do
Split this
two in
up a
one
little bit.
week. So there'll be some this week, there'll be some next week. That's amazing. All right, thank you.
Oh man, cutscenes are going, guys.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh. Okay,
Wait, we're supposed to be serious again.
okay.
Okay, look, serious time. So,
There was a Strahd, and then I just found some money in my pocket. I don't know what's happening.
Some money in you? Is it?
Happened to me when
He's doing
Kashano
both.
died.
Hey, that's crazy.
I will set down the dress, like, respectfully, because I don't know what connection
If there's
or
anything
presence
in
it
it.
has with
Yeah.
somebody.
What?
What? Can I see the money?
Oh, I don't know. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I thought this was a fucking actual in-game thing.
no,
No.
no, she's just doing
I was
okay.
making it.
I didn't follow.
It's fine.
Okay.
I don't. Is there really anything else we need to do in this room?
Here?
I feel like we can just keep going. I don't.
Yeah, is there? I can't see the map, so I don't know if we're. I don't know what's else is in this
Scroll
room.
Why
right
can't you
and
see-
up.
Right.
You're in a corner of the map.
Yeah, it's at the
in the top right.
the upper right corner.
Mine's just full pitch black. I can see my two skeletons and Norbog for some reason.
Ugh, why don't you have vision?
Because I'm a Hume and we don't have dark vision.
Oh, that sounds like a
I
personal
can see in
problem.
this room.
Well.
Sounds like a you
Mr. Reason.
problem.
Using on my cat.
There, now you can see too.
Oh, thanks. Now I can see. Well, there is a door and there are these mirrors. Can we?
Well, that's a window,
Oh.
but there are stairs going back downstairs. And in
Oh.
fact, could I get some perception checks from folks?
Cool. Yeah.
Perception checks.
Can I perceive? I have a
don't know,
16 on perceiving.
18 on
Alright.
perceiving.
That's a 13, which is very low for Gilbetta.
Okay,
Mhm.
so the bugbear and the bugbear ears and the perceptive ears of Pen.
I got a 24.
Oh, right, and also Kashano. Sorry, I didn't notice you down there at the bottom.
I'm
You guys
10.
hear a grinding of stone downstairs.
That's not normal. That doesn't sound good. That sounds bad.
Like something, like a panel has moved.
That's a door up or a floor.
Regina said the house kind of has a personality. Did the house shift itself, or is someone else here?
It's possible that the house wanted us to see this. I had heard stories about what Strahd went through when he first turned.
Are there any doors
Is the
in
house
this room?
There doesn't appear to be.
The house trying to make Strahd relatable? Is the house trying to show us what do you mean went through? Like, just show us that he's
what he did.
So is the house with Team Strahd or not?
Yeah,
It is
house.
a part of him, so it is difficult to say, of course.
Did any of
I
the
mean, children don't exactly pay attention to their parents, so I mean, just
You're about-
because.
did any of the
That
dead
was
people
bad.
in the window look like Strahd, or just the one that came up the stairs?
Yeah, they're. Oh no, just that one, I think. Just the one that.
Regina, do you know what this was? Do you know what happened here? Was Strahd a victim in this, or just the perpetrator?
I had heard stories that once Strahd turned into a vampire, he liquidated all of the people who worked at his castle. The servants,
Liquidated?
guards,
That's a word for it.
everyone. He was thrown into a rage. No one survived, except for the castle's chamberlain, Rahadin.
Is Chamberlain still around?
Yes, he is a dark elf. He is around here somewhere.
Is he loyal to Strahd?
To the death.
Interesting phrasing there.
Yeah.
Do we think there's any chance we can talk to Strahd about this, or is this, or do we?
I don't. That doesn't seem.
I just want to at least address that we thought about it, because once we do that, I can be like, okay. We
How
thought
long?
about it.
How long ago was this?
Years and years ago. Strahd has lived for many lifetimes.
Yeah,
He is looking for his fourth wife.
We can't possibly have been the first to think of reasoning with him. I don't think that's gonna work here. Much as I hate to say it.
Can we find out where Tommy is?
I have been trying to figure it out, but the house will not let me know. He will either be upstairs, close to Strahd, or downstairs in the dungeons.
Well,
Would he
anything
be-
else we need to do
We should
here,
split.
or should we just
Yeah,
go?
Can we just no? Let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
Can we go
gonna-
from this
Yeah,
room? Do we
sounds
need
like
to
Yeah.
get,
Let's split up, gang.
Previously
No.
locked
Well,
before
we do.
is now open.
Open.
Hello, house. Can you tell us where our friend Tommy is?
I heard
Please.
that. That's not the way it works.
We'll get out of here real quick if you
Is this on the
do.
right the only door?
It's a
in this-
window.
Oh, it's a window.
That's a window. It's actually
Is
the
there a-
stairs that go down
Yeah.
are the only way out.
If the house wanted us ambushed, it wouldn't be supplying us with information. I say we go with it.
What happens
So
if
wait,
it's
wait, wait.
halfway
I'll
in?
start
Oh,
walking back
out?
then.
We came up those stairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Into this empty room, and this is the only thing up here.
Yeah.
What
Yep.
the fuck? What? I'm trying to think
I
of
think-
the nicest. What the fuck? Okay,
I think the house wanted us to see something.
well, I hope we saw it because
I
I'm
hope that-
leaving.
I hope the house
All right.
knows we know that Strahd's a dick. Can you tell the house that we know that?
Strahd's a
I think
dick.
you're missing the point. It's
I mean, he's committed atrocities.
I think the house knows. If the house was showing that, the house has seen him commit the atrocities.
No, I get
This
that,
was-
but why is it showing us?
because this was right after he was turned. He was driven into
we're
a
supposed
rage
to
and killed everyone he knew.
feel bad for him because
Look.
he.
Vampirism is a hell of a drug. I followed you better down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zabetta's
All
like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Come on, skeletons, let's go.
Can I?
You head
How
downstairs.
big's that mirror up there, by the way?
It's 6 foot by 6 by 4.
Are we taking it?
Would it fit in the vault? Would it fit in my bag of holding that's connected to the vault?
Whoever's not superstitious, maybe we can take a little piece of it.
I mean, you could try. There were 2 mirrors up there. You could probably try to take one of them.
I'm so glad I'm the only one who was thinking about taking the mirror home.
You guys
Thank
all
you.
these mirrors.
Yes.
Yay,
sure,
ghost
it's totally
mirrors.
not cursed.
That's how you get ghosts in your house.
You would like you.
So
That,
take
you're
them.
saying
Yeah.
you're the person
What
that would
about
love that.
Pen?
Why are you the one saying it like it's a bad thing?
I'm just saying, like
You want it for your room?
No, I don't know. Look, not all ghosts are nice, just like most people aren't nice. I've defaulted to believing.
When we get out of
Ugh.
here, I need a break.
Yeah,
I love these guys, but I think I'm just gonna have to go on one
Where's the
mission with a different team
fairest
just
of
once.
all?
Okay, then go, bitch. Bye, Felicia.
All right. So the rooms in the main floor are just as you left them, and you're able to make it through to the stairway. And where the way was previously closed, you are able to make it down to the cellar level.
Oh god, it's dark. Jovetta, it's dark.
I can see.
To you, it is.
Reduce flame. Woof. Ah, now I can see.
Oh, I meant. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. Okay, here we go.
There's Sky. We put some
Ah, skeleton. Sky. I mean,
Wait.
Ben.
My skeleton.
Sorry,
Which skeleton? Don't. I need to paint these guys or something.
There's so many skeletons.
So, as you make it downstairs, you come to this kind of musty room. There are 4 alcoves laid out in front of you, 2 on each side, before opening up into a rather large room. And those of you with dark vision can see that this room seems to be some kind of armory. There's a bunch of items laid out on the table, various blades and weapons of all kinds.
Stock up. More
Yeah,
Horaki.
anything look useful?
Hey, humans. There's some weapons and stuff.
We have an ultimate for Pen.
Oh, thank you.
Another one.
Ultimate
Stacking these
for
up,
Pen.
maybe.
So I
I'll let you
think
guys
that's
know.
Oh, boy.
So it's gonna like slowly kind of walk through the room. Looking. Are these
Hey,
just
in a-
skellies on tables?
in awakened
They are
mind.
on bedrolls. And they're clad in some basic armor, with a sword in a sheath and a short bow attached to them.
I'm gonna pop on the stone glasses.
Can we remove
Those
their
kind of
weapons
things.
before they wake up and
Yeah, right.
inevitably attack us? Like,
They
can we just
can.
take their swords?
Let's do it. Disarm them.
Yeah,
Why don't we
you-
just rip off their arm? They're skeletons.
that's a
I
bit
mean,
mean.
that's still
and
disarming.
violent.
You guys can
Hey.
play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want. If you want to start messing with these skeletons, there's no way I can stop you.
I'm gonna take a look at all the skeletons and their armor and their weapons and look for anything abnormal with the glasses.
All right. Skeleton resting.
Guys, I don't think these are dead.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
They're resting.
So maybe
Maybe
we
don't
shouldn't
fuck
let
with them.
them lie.
Or
Let
just
the
light them
sleeping
on fire.
skeletons lie. What?
And then
Fire?
I will yeah,
Wait.
look,
Wait.
it's
Hold
not
on,
a bad
hold on.
idea. Maybe in a different
Everybody's-
room. The ventilation in here isn't fantastic.
What is wrong? They're sleeping.
I'm gonna go check out all of the table of arms too with the
Yeah, I'm
glasses
going
once
with-
again,
Going on.
so I can stop
Going with-
anybody from picking
Right.
up some
The
cursed shit.
cushion.
Look, if we get rid of them now, we don't have to worry about them later.
Oh, there. Hang on. I gotta pick up and put you
Oh my
guys down.
god. What is happening? I don't have a spirit token, but
There we
it's
go.
fine. We'll be taking up too many spots.
A minute.
Ugh.
I like to imagine Lil's like messing around with a broken lighter with her thumb. She's like, she doesn't have the firepower she used to.
Just use
not as easy.
prestidigitation.
And Pen's just like, poof, produce flame.
Stop wasting your spells.
It's a cantrip. You
Cantrip!
can't waste a
Okay.
cantrip.
Just saying.
All right. So
Chill out.
as you're taking a look at it, one of the swords rises up off the table, and it classifies the glasses classify these as flying swords. And then halberds rise up off the table as well.
Fuck. Everyone out.
Flying halberds and flying swords.
Fuck do you...
Wait a minute.
Speaking of, wait a minute, I was trying to stay behind a couple people, so I'd like to.
Yeah, I
be
saw
ranked
Kashana's
back.
choke and backtrack real
Everyone out.
fast behind Norbog.
All right. So they all kind of rise up. And
Oh, hey, Joe. Back.
they start to kind of float about the room, almost as though somebody is marching with them in hand.
Harold, get up here.
Were there
talk to
other
them.
doors in this room, or are those windows?
Ghosts.
There is a door to the south.
Shit.
Did we take the mirror with us in the end? What? We could probably see the ghost of the mirror. We reflected.
You're muted, Joe.
We're just gonna
What does
hold
Howard
this
see?
mirror in
No,
front
we
of
took
us
it with-
everywhere
No, we
we
didn't
go.
untake it. What's halberd?
Harold.
That one.
Halberd.
I kind of just, it's like we're in a throng, and I just kind of push Harold out front, and I'm like, talk to him. I figured out.
Is there anybody in there? What's happening?
They're marching about the room, and then they just kind of stand there floating as though a soldier is holding them at attention.
Harold, are
Are
they
they-
cool?
Are they...
I don't speak sword.
Oh, they're not ghosts.
Yeah, they're just swords.
Oh.
They're flying swords.
Can I get control of it?
How do you... I don't have a spell for to talk to swords. It's not... Hey, sword, can you talk to other swords?
Oh, yeah.
Predecessor, sentient sword.
Whoa, that is... I don't know what to say to that.
I'm just asking.
A flying sword is not necessarily a sentient sword. It's like it's like a self-defense thing. It's like an alarm for your house.
So if we try to go through that door down there, they're probably gonna try with the stabby.
I imagine if you get too close to them, they're going to try to fight you. But you could probably dispel them.
Or just grapple the handle? Oh,
I'm having flashbacks from a one-shot I played a long time ago that ended very poorly.
Jabeta's gonna try to. She's gonna cast dispel.
Yeah.
All right.
yay, clerics.
Hold on, I got. Yeah, I'm gonna cast dispel magic. I guess.
All right. What is your spell save DC on
Uh,
your spells?
It says the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Using
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna dispel on you.
Oh, see, that's confusing because it says.
Okay, but what is your normal spell save DC? Like if somebody was trying to dodge your attack.
17
All right.
for cleric stuff.
All right. You cast Dispel Magic, and the sword clatters to the ground.
All of them?
One of them does.
Oh, God.
Oh no, we're gonna be here forever.
Yep.
And you're not gonna have any spell slots.
Wait, hold on.
I could make another wall and just put them under a big cup if you want.
I guess the question is this: are they worth taking home?
I highly doubt it. They're
Not if they're
probably
gonna
just.
fight us.
Remember how you can enchant
Do we want to
forks?
keep them?
Do you have a way to control them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Now-
Have you not-
You're well versed in
Controlling
undoing
optics?
someone else's control over the security system?
A lot of sass.
I feel like we do that a lot. We somehow get through a lot of security systems.
No, we
in
just
a very...
kill things.
Okay, yeah.
This is very different.
I like that. Why do we not smash these weapons? No one is even holding them. How hard could they hit?
Oh my
mean,
gosh,
there's
he
just-
wants
there's-
to go. Let
There's
him.
just a lot of them, is all I'm saying.
Also,
Yeah,
what if they
I-
wake up the skeletons?
I'd prefer to get out of this room without getting hit back. Wojciech.
Okay, there are
We got a lot of castle to go through.
Okay.
seven weapons, and there are 7 of us. Each one take a weapon.
What's the
Do
table
not
made
get
out
hit.
of?
The table is made of wood.
All right. Can I use an ultimate charge to make the table magnetic?
What?
You
Yes.
absolutely could.
Yes.
I alter the physical structure of the table to make it into a powerful magnet
All right.
with a limited range. Hey, anyone wearing metal, you're gonna want to stick to the wall. And I
That's our
just
own
kind of
weapons?
raise my hands and concentrate.
All right. Vroom. And all of the blades are clatter towards this table and stick to it.
All right, quickly.
Along with
I don't
the
know how long this is gonna work
halberds as
for.
What?
I don't know.
Really
I'm just
gotta
winging
talk
it.
about these dudes.
I got no metal on me because I'm a barbarian and I carry a wooden thing. So like everybody go through the door first. If somebody attacks, it'll hit me. Go.
My sword is
Bye.
made of glass.
There's
All
more. There's more bones.
Oh, perfect.
There's so many
As you enter this
bones.
room, and Lilith, you're very far behind.
Oh, sorry.
As you enter this room,
Hey,
there
good day.
are
Goodbye.
the room has a smell of rot in it,
Gross.
and you can see there are 4 piles of bones in this room. And there is a set of double doors to the south, and to the east, there's another set of double doors with heavy iron reinforcements. And above these doors, there is the massive skull of a dragon.
Mm.
Real skull?
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Can we?
It's difficult to tell at this distance, but
Can we just
Glasses
in
on.
case? Once everyone's through the door, barricade the door to the north.
Excellent idea.
sure.
Cool.
Glasses on, that is the skull of a silver dragon.
Mm.
Hey, Ken. Want to talk to something?
I love talking to things, especially if it's something in this room because I presume it's dead.
The skull
Also-
over there. It's Silver Dragon. Could be a friend.
Gilbetta, you can sense that this is very unholy ground.
Ugh, hate that. Hate it. Sharing that with
Oh.
everyone. Gilbetta, Gilbetta doesn't even have to share it. She walks in and she's like,
Oh, it's nice in here though.
That's unholy. And she's
So-
like taking holy water and like,
It's like stop!
Save the
Don't
holy,
wait a minute.
save it.
I
Wait,
can make it. It's fine.
Save- Okay, fine.
Wait a minute! I got work to do in here. And first of all, these pile of bones are they just piles of like if I go pick one up and like I'm examining the bones real quick, like are these just a bunch of mishmash bones, skeletons?
You pick up the bone from the pile,
Whoops.
and you hear from all the piles, Bone Storm! And a bunch of the bones get together.
This is
And
why
Oh,
we
guys,
don't
I touched
do
the
this.
bone
Touch the
construct.
I didn't
You're
know.
so predictable.
What do you mean you didn't know? In the last fucking room, I said maybe don't fuck with these skeletons.
I'm sorry, I didn't think these were. I thought it was a bunch of little ones.
It's
Can you talk to it? Can you make it go back?
Hey, buddy. Hey, Harold. Talk to him.
Marrow Cleave Kill!
No, don't do that.
We're in combat, folks.
What is
Damn
that?
it, Ben.
You know what,
I'm
Patton? You have some
sorry.
ultimate stacks up. Why don't you fucking use
Yeah,
one to fix your mistake
deal with
here?
this.
I
Deal
will.
with this.
It's fine. I've got it. Woof.
I didn't click on my token. But I got a
Yeah.
nat 20, so I got
Okay,
23.
I'll put you in a nat.
Gilberta's
20.
really mad.
Oh, come on. You love undead.
I
Smash.
too have a nat 20. And it is
Kashano also is really
a
mad.
total of 25.
Oh my goodness.
Gilbert and Kashano were like, God damn it,
God
Pen."
damn it, Pen.
You wanted me to talk to the one, but not the other.
I wanted you to talk to the dragon skull, not pick up a random bone off the floor.
But there's so many parts in me.
We're gonna work on your listening skills later.
This is 100% one of those things that it's just like, man, sky's gonna fall. for this.
You set him up 100%.
Yeah, you
Like
yeah.
I can't be too mad at him because you just got baited real good.
Yeah, you fucking
Right.
clickbaited him.
I did. I clickbaited him with skeletons.
Golly.
F2 Dungeon Master.
This one weird bone.
Yes, especially me.
Oh,
Like,
man.
literally
So,
is
can you
that.
explain to me what the fuck I'm looking at? What is that?
You are looking at a swirling mass of bones that has produced 2 large bone arms and a collection of like 6 skulls floating above of it. And these 2 bone arms are holding a massive axe made of bone.
Oh my god, I can't even be mad. It's so cool.
The rest of us can. The
Well,
rest of us
mad
can be
for it.
mad.
It's fine. I'll take it. We'll get it. It's fine.
All right.
You're just a little faster than me.
You didn't put me in.
Oh,
You always.
no,
leave
you
me
are
out of
right here.
But me and
You're on my
Coach.
end.
Oh,
I'm not in on my end either.
oh. Yeah, you're not in
Oh.
on my end either, Gilbetta.
I think I used
Okay.
you guys from the old ones because you didn't show up on the list.
Oh.
But you are in on my end. I assure
Okay,
you, you will get
okay.
through.
I always forget
Okay.
to click on my token.
All right. Kashano has +5 to his initiative, and sorry. So Gilbetta goes after Kashano.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kashano, you're up.
I'm just gonna lightning this son of a bitch. I pull out the staff of thunder and lightning. And I just look at Pen and I'm like, motherfucker, wasting a charge. And I will hit.
Lightning
Let's
bolt?
see it. Yeah, DC 17 dex save.
It is not incredibly dexterous.
Or
'cause
take
it is a pile of bones. Oh, jeez.
40. That will be 40 lightning
You
damage.
got 4 6s.
All right. It takes 40 lightning damage. Marrow cleave kill you. Gilbetta.
Jabetta, please clean up his mess. That's a inspiration for Jabetta.
Jabetta's like, yeah, mm-hmm. And she's gonna try. Since like canonically, I said I had it out and was talking to it. I guess I'm gonna do my new sword.
All right.
So Lunar's Edge. The 16 to hit.
All right. A 16, you carve into it, but like piles of bones kind of scatter off from the hit, but you don't feel like you've hit anywhere vital. Just miss.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just feel like I never hit anything
Still
with
not
this.
getting enough of a bonus for that sword.
So bonus action.
Okay.
I don't know. Spiritual weapon, whatever, man. I don't.
All right. Whack him with your spiritual weapon.
I was just like, I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's fine. That's 17.
Your spiritual weapon is not able to strike him vitally either.
What
Got
the
inspiration.
fuck?
Just gave you an inspiration.
You could use it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do whatever.
D8.
You guys also have one group reroll still. So
What's my D8?
D8.
yeah.
Is that adds a 4?
Yeah, that'll do it. You only needed one.
So I'll do that for the spiritual weapon.
All right.
You know what? Actually, can I add it to the Lunar's Edge one instead, just so that
Yeah, sure.
it's like it actually does less damage, but
Hey,
Canonically.
anything
But it's
for you,
cooler.
cleric.
yeah.
All right. You
so-
going two-handed or one-handed with the swing?
We'll go one-handed. She probably
Alright.
has her shield in the other hand, so
Okie dokie. You carve into it, and a bit of the bones goes scattering off. It goes, Moonblade, we were once an elf.
well now I'm sad. So that's my turn.
Seems like it was several.
All right, Regina's turn. Regina charges forward and goes in for a slash.
Oh, good. She's gonna hit someone.
She's actually in the battle this time, rather than all the other times where she's
That's crazy.
super late to the
Is she
fight.
though? I'm waiting.
All right, well, she's going to make some melee attacks.
Holy shit!
She's in it. Yep,
Uh,
she is in the fight.
She's in it. 12 piercing damage with her rapier, and then she does another one
All right.
for another
Regina.
10 piercing damage. So she does 22 piercing damage to this thing. All right. Ah! Cries out in pain as more bones clatter to the ground. Pen.
I'm so excited. But I feel bad. So it depends. Quickly flipping through his book, and I find the page I'm looking for, and I sprint forward and try to slide under it. I'm going to use an ultimate charge to try to absorb this thing into my tome, so I can maybe learn how to make it. And
Okey-dokey.
I'll do a little slide, and I'll just be like, "I made you. I will unmake you," and just kind of like hold the book up.
Are you attempting to slide under it?
Yes, I am attempting to slide
Hit
under
the
it.
trap, Egon.
Do it.
Hit the trap, Egon. All right. So what is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is, I want to say it's 16. One moment. Yes, 16.
Okay. So I'm gonna get it to make a con save,
All right.
and I will say it does have advantage because of the unholy ground. It got a 17.
So do I at least have it restrained, maybe, or does it
You
just
do.
completely nope?
Wait,
You-
cutting
you
words is
slide
a
under
reaction,
it.
right?
Yes.
Get in the fucking book.
Oh my god, I'm so happy!
What does that
You
do?
used
What
that
bardic
word.
magic
It
does that do?
takes some of its roll away.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so it got a 15.
That
Oh.
should do it. Mhm.
Kashato shamed him into my book.
All right. So you dive in and you slide underneath it, and you're like trying to suck it in. Bones are
I rolled the
flying
wrong
into
die,
your
Ethan.
book, bouncing against the pages, and it looks like it's gonna resist and get out. And then Kashato shames the thing, and it's pulled into your book, and the creature is dispatched. And all that is left is its giant bone axe stuck into the ground, glowing with a light blue hue.
Oh man.
Take it home, take it home, take it home.
Wait, give it to Big Sexy is all I'm saying.
Oh. Does he need it?
I mean, he's
Could-
got
wouldn't
4
hurt.
arms.
Big Sexy, if you want it. It's yours, bud.
I'm fine with that.
I have everything that I need to protect this tomb.
Take the thing. Protect the tomb better.
Well, look. What's Wojciech using?
Yeah, right?
Wojciech uses a great axe.
How big is this axe?
It's real big. You think this would fit in the hands of a giant?
Hey, Wojciech, you think you can handle that thing?
I think I could probably handle it in bear form. And he shifts into his hybrid bear form and walks over, throws it over his shoulder. Yes, I think this will suit me well.
I'm gonna.
Looks good on you.
Cool.
Is he borrowing it only, or what?
I don't know.
Okay, Pin, can you actually talk to the thing we asked you to talk to now?
Sure, yeah. Straighten my hat.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it this time. Just
Fine.
talk. Use your words, not your hands.
Okay. I talk with
your
my
hand. Look with your eyes, not
Put
your
your
hands.
Pen, put your hands behind your back. Just clasp them behind your
Gilberta's
back.
walking beside him,
In
like
your
ready to bat his hands away from like touching anything.
Wait, this is very important. Does Speak with Dead require somatic components? I'm pretty sure it
Yes.
does.
The thing that we've
Okay.
never worried about ever.
Right,
in this
ever?
Yeah, but now it's convenient.
Because it's funnier, so we'll do it.
So yeah, it's like I'm like, wait, I have to point at it. God, just give me a second. You gotta trust me. And I'll kind of like vocalize Speak with Dead at this skull and just be like, hey, you there on the wall. Sorry you're on the wall. Sorry you're dead. How you doing?
You instantiate the spell. The skull screams and roars. And I need Gilbetta and Pen and Norbog to make a constitution saving throw.
21.
Oh no, that's
That's
a
a-
crit fail.
I got a 10.
Jesus Christ.
It's a 4 from me.
That is 38 cold damage, half for Norbog, as a blast of cold is just shot out of the mouth of this creature.
Yeah, there's still a reroll if somebody needs it. Maybe somebody squishy
Does
or
anybody?
previously
We got
damaged.
one reroll on the party. Does anybody want to use the party reroll?
Go for it, Pin.
I think I should, because I will literally have 2 health if I do.
Yeah.
Also, chat, if you could go ahead and roll a d10 for me twice for the next 2 rooms, that'd be great. And I'll just
Thanks,
do
chat.
some
Love
later.
y'all.
Thanks, chat.
What was the save?
Yeah, we love you, chat.
The save was a 17, sir.
No. So Pin
This is a
just goes,
silver
like,
dragon.
to his knees. Just so hurt.
Okay.
Lesson learned: we don't talk with dead dragons.
Well, I think you just surprised it. It doesn't mean you can't still talk to it.
You don't think it sound the alarm with its roar?
Have you never been woken up from a very sound sleep and, been a little upset?
That's easy for you to say because you're standing behind the rest of us.
Yes, because I'm smart.
Are there still piles of bones in here, or did they all go into
You
that
absorbed
thing?
most of them into your book.
Oh, God. Great. We wasted all the bones too, so I can't even make more skeletons. What a horrible room.
I said that when we walked in here.
Yeah, but that was before everything got fucked.
Ooh, chat has been very kind. Thank you, chat. I have everything I need for this floor.
Kind or sarcastically
Like
kind.
anything that's happening.
I guess we'll see.
So is the thing like talking now, or is it like what's happening?
It is not yet spoken because you haven't asked it a question.
Fuck this. I'm stepping back.
Gilberta, will
Everybody
you
kind of gets out of the splash zone.
Can I do an insight check to see if
least,
this
like, to
thing
the side.
even looks like it's going to talk to me, or is it just going to scream again? Is that a possible check to make?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask it a question.
Ask it from a distance,
It's
please.
right
Here's
here.
the thing about inciting a skull. It doesn't have facial
Yeah,
features.
it doesn't move.
Nope.
It's
I'll
not expressive.
It's
I'll
right
tell-
here, right above this door.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, I'm
Are you
going to just stand under it so that it can't.
I guess, yeah, I'll move under it with Jolbetta, and then I look at her and I'm like, because I'm like bleeding out of my ears, and I'm
And Jolbetta just like,
all
she's
over
just
him.
like,
Yep, listen, buddy, just drag me home if you have to.
uh-huh.
And I'll kind of extend my awakened mind, speak with dead bullshit upward, and I'll be like, first of all, unnecessary, entirely. Second of all, you gonna talk now? Because I
Damn,
have
you
some
good,
questions.
bro?
I can speak
Then
But
why
I was
the
enchanted
fuck did you
for
scream at me?
security. And the moment you cast a spell on me, the trap was triggered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Are the rest of your bones here or just your head?
Part of my leg is here.
Why
No
is
one's
that
gonna
what
ask
you're-
what kind of
why-
trap he
Why is
triggered.
that what you're asking?
It was
I'm
a
sorry.
cross
We only
trap.
get 5 questions.
Yeah.
I like take some ice off my fur at Lilith.
I would love to know what trap he triggered.
The one that screamed at us.
The
Yeah.
breath.
Yeah, the breath.
Oh, only one.
Hey, what's behind this door that you're above?
What's behind this door that you're above?
The caretaker's room, the kitchen, and the wine cellar.
All the
Oh,
suitable options. Where's Tommy? Where's
Yeah.
what's his face?
Strahd?
Nikolai?
Oh.
What's his face's sister?
Sister.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
what kind of brand wine they have in there?
That's
Man,
not.
having
Nope.
those
Nope.
voices in
Nope.
my head
nope,
is sure
Nope.
helpful.
Nope. Not
Don't ask that one.
Okay. Where do you know where Tomlin is?
In the castle.
Swear to God.
I learned a lot from playing Baldur's Gate 3, so
Okay,
I've got to change the way I
let's-
answer these
Oh
questions.
no, you made it unfun.
Or do
What's
we
in
need to change
room
the way
that
we ask
way?
the questions?
Yeah.
And I point down to the end of the other door that we haven't gone through.
Wait, don't we have a map of this place in the interior or no?
Why would we?
Not of the interior.
Oh, I don't know why I thought we picked up a map somewhere.
No, she drew us a map.
She drew you a map of the outside.
So what did you ask, Ben? Just
I
now?
asked what was down the other doorway in the other
Oh, okay.
direction.
The guards' quarters.
Okay.
Okay. What if you?
We're in the castle right now. What room and in what
okay.
position is Strahd? Do you know?
Exact coordinates: north, west, south.
Because he can't possibly move around his own home.
Yeah, right.
You know, maybe you should all learn how to speak with dead things. So
I
don't
know
have to take
how
those-
to.
I used to be able
know
to.
how to.
I do not know.
Okay. Can you do
I
that
don't get
breath
around a
weapon thing
lot.
again, like on command, and not now?
I think that was 5 questions. So
Only when I am tampered with.
not to be that guy.
Cool. I'm gonna tamper with you a lot, if that's possible.
The fuck?
I think we should take it with us.
I'll take one more step back, and I will also shove whichever skeleton this is out closer to Penn to prevent him
That's
from
Big
doing anything
Sexy.
stupid. Okay, I'm gonna shove Big Sexy out, and I'm gonna. Excuse me, the
Big
tomb
Sexy
just
should be
got
right
hurt.
there.
The tomb just got injured.
Excuse me, the two.
Look, I was going to say that Big Sexy should have been right there, but I'm also fairly certain that might have killed him, so I wasn't going to force anything.
That's not gonna. Big Sexy could take a big sexy hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I look at Jolbetta. I'm like, look, my brain's real addled right now, and everybody else is giving me too many opinions. So I'll just ask you, the old tried and true. Do you think we should try to take this off the wall? Maybe shoot it at Strahd.
No.
I don't know.
No,
No?
I don't think we should try to do anything with it.
I like how you guys are just looking for shit in Strahd's house to point at him. Like,
There will be
oh, yeah,
some.
have you seen
Look,
your mirror?
there's gonna be some shit stolen from this castle, but I don't. It's not this.
You'll face the wrath of your personal possessions that we stole.
Okay, look,
Here,
I'll
take
come
this,
back and talk.
And she gives him a potion of greater healing.
Oh my god. Thank you. All right, I'll come back for you later after this is our house.
It would make a great alarm for our keep.
What the fuck? Look, it doesn't have to be this one, but now that we've seen it, we can
Replicate it?
Meanwhile, I'm gonna lean
I don't
into.
fucking get paid enough for this job.
I'm leaning into Norbog. Do you think you like making vines and thorns and stuff grow places? Do you think that you could like, if this isn't just like a wild suggestion, could you like fill Strahd's coffin with vines,
Probably we'd have to find it first, though.
thorns, or
I
something?
think
Yeah,
I
when
can
we
fill
find
anything
it.
with vines.
When we find it, just fill it with like wooden spikes, and then so the next time we stake him.
Or
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like a walking vampire killing machine, and I point to the Hearthstone thicket, which, by the way, you all should have in your inventory, the spikes.
yes, we do.
You do.
I have a tiny one.
Yeah.
Just tell me they just look like tiny versions of the big one.
They're spikes.
Yeah,
They're like
they're wooden stakes.
Okay, so guys, which guards' quarters or all the other shit he said? Which way do you guys want to go? I'm fucking bored.
I think we could use a drink.
What the fuck?
Okay, well let's
Ignore
vote
me.
for this way.
That's
And
two.
we're
Right.
not guards.
Yeah, I could use a drink and pinwheel down the potion of greater healing.
So
Lilith,
what
that's
is that?
probably blood.
What is that?
if you
do?
try to open the door underneath the skull, it's locked.
Oh, thank God. I've never been more happy to hear the phrase, it's just locked.
What's it locked with?
Unclear.
Okay.
Is it
Try to rip
wooded?
it off the hinges? Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
does the house want us to go a certain way again? We should probably
Wait.
check in.
Wait. Still got
It's
the glasses
probably
on. I'm
trapped.
gonna investigate this door.
Yeah.
The door is locked magically.
Yep.
Okay. The magic lock. That thing indicates that whatever's behind here is pretty important. So
Red flag.
you might get seriously fucked with if you try to
Yeah.
rip it off the
Yep.
hinges.
Yep.
Do what you want
We
to
put a
do.
bag on
Just
it.
letting you know.
Is the other door unlocked?
Go ahead and try it.
To the okay, I want to be very clear that as I'm walking to this door, I'm along
Okay.
the wall the whole way, and then I'm along the wall underneath the dragon the whole way, and I want to see if this door is unlocked.
The door is unlocked.
Okay, guys, this one's unlocked.
And a guard might have a key, too.
Yeah.
There are
Good.
guards.
Also, maybe the house wants us to go this way. I don't know. Regina, any input on that?
I believe this is just part of Strahd's security.
Okay, well,
I'm just gonna walk through the middle of the room, and as I go by, I'll turn to the dragon head. Sorry to bother you. He's kind of...
So does that mean that we're walking into a trap if the house is leading us into a certain direction?
This entire place is a trap, Lilith.
the whole thing's a trap. Also,
Yeah.
it depends on whose side the house is on. We still haven't figured that
Yeah,
out
I
yet.
feel like if the house wanted to trap us, they would have done it.
So this way then, I guess. And Gebetta will step through the door.
Yeah.
All right.
What's over here?
Can't we send like
Oops.
Pen's cat to scout ahead?
Whisper's not here.
No, he
She's still.
Has anybody got an unseen servant?
in the woods.
Huh.
I have
This
an unseen
room is-
servant. Yeah, we're just trying to check floors and shit.
Have skeletons. We have like 2 skeletons.
Do I still have unseen
This room is musty and dark, and you can see, much like when you guys came in, there's a series of alcoves kind of laid out in front of you. And as you come in, you can see that one of them has one of these bedrolls that appears to be empty.
I will go ahead and toss out an unseen servant. Good call.
Can't hurt.
And just let it kind of walk. Which way do you want to scout?
Let's
Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman, if you wouldn't.
I vote left first in all these alcoves.
All right. Go poke down these holes if you could, and see if anything makes you disappear. All right.
All right. So he goes forward and he pokes around the alcoves. The first 2 alcoves, he doesn't find anything.
I'm not going down there. I'm just going to move my token so we can see. So the audience can see.
Absolutely.
To be very clear about that.
Once he gets deeper in, he sees crouching ghasts in some corners of the place.
All right. I mean, it's an unseen servant, so I can't it's not a familiar,
No.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it can come back.
Well, yeah.
Can it even tell you that it saw that?
We've got kind of a Morse code. It taps on my right shoulder for bad
comes
things.
over
It taps
and
on my left shoulder for good
It
things.
taps on you 4
Yeah.
times.
Right? Four enemies. 4 things to be scared of.
Oh God. I cannot do this today. I was saving this for a rainy day. And Penn pulls Handy out from under his hat and kind of rubs him on his face. And Handy uses his stored slot of cure wounds at 3rd level that I've been saving for the whole season. I'm not okay. Thank you for the potion, Gilberto.
Gross.
All right. So what's the verdict?
But we sneak by.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see what's
Did we check down?
Send him the other. Send him the other way
Yeah.
and see what's in that way.
I'll send him
What's our
on
other
down the other way and see if anything springs off.
All right. Down the other way, there's a short right turn and then a spiral staircase leading up.
It comes back and does the stairs over that way, I think.
Okay. So, do we want to
Yeah, I vote we just go to the stairs.
go that way?
Just fuck this whole little area here.
Yeah, I don't feel any need to go over there.
Fuck this whole place in particular.
Right.
So it's just.
They do say in fairy tales that the damsels are stuck in a tower, so up the stairs we do go.
All right.
I
I
will
need
be.
a stealth check from everybody because these guys are listening.
Yeah, and before I go around the corner,
was
I'm drawing a weapon. So
Very well.
let me know.
Oh God.
The weapon you draw is the staff again.
I'm stealthy as fuck though. Got 25.
I'm not.
Big Sexy has disadvantage because he's wearing plate armor.
Why?
You thought it was a great idea, original.
Yes, but I'm just still mad at you about earlier things, so I'm just gonna blame you for the rest of this.
It's just a lot. A lot's adding up to being upset with you right now.
Oh no! What is stealth if they don't have a stealth button? Is it just Dex or something?
Yeah, it's Dex. Stealth is a Dex move.
Okay, I'll just roll this twice and take the lower.
Does
my God.
Big Sexy
Oh, he's
have
so
proficiency in
dexterous.
stealth?
Everybody does great, and Gilberto
No.
fucking trips.
Into Norbog, who then does not do great too.
Yeah. Shit, sorry. Fuck, sorry. Shit.
Somehow, is there a way to assist each other?
We, like
I got-
grab her fur on the way down, and
I got a
cause her to
7. So
You hear a kind of a growling as they all start to come out.
fuck.
I am going to quickly set myself up right fucking here.
Oh, fuck,
and just
that's where I was
wind
gonna
up
go.
with the staff. Oh,
That's what I was gonna do.
you know what?
Jill,
No,
and Kashana
better for
both
you to
are
be
like,
doing it.
"Shit."
Okay, I'll go low. You go high. I'll crouch down.
Okay.
And they growl and prepare to lunge, and we're in initiative, folks.
Not dashing? Okay.
Yeah,
We're fighting.
Could we run?
We could just dash away.
You could run, but you still got to outrun them.
Oh, God.
Can I
forgot
say
to
I
click
put
on my
Big
fucking
Sexy in
token
front of
again.
me before we start?
Here we go.
I'm just gonna move him. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
I'm
get
much lower.
there.
Where did I lose Gilbetta to?
Oh, I got a 13.
Oh,
Okay.
I
I lost your
always forget
token.
to click
Unless
on
one
my
of the
group.
skeletons is
I mean,
on
as
top
long
of
as
it.
you've clicked on it,
Me and Kashano were on the same.
the same one,
space.
yeah.
Oh, okay, there you are.
as long as you've clicked on it at least
All right.
once, it should be going through.
Here, I need you.
God, fighting in
I-
all these close
think your
quarters is
extension
giving
is-
me like service industry
No, I'm a
flashbacks.
board clicker. So when I get bored, I click out.
Click around.
So I click off of the token very often.
All right. So there are these ghasts, guys, and you're fighting ghasts.
Protect the tomb.
Protect the tomb.
I just nudged him in front of me before.
And Regina's got the first move.
Sandman, wait by the stairs.
I love his name.
And she gets up in front. And then Wojciech goes, I get to try out my new axe.
There you go.
Go for
Runs
it.
forward. And Pen.
I don't want to be here.
Okay.
Little
of
bit
us
of
wanna
cold
be
weather.
here.
You ready to go home?
You'd think I'd be more excited about ghasts, but crazy. That last room really made me less enthusiastic. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast. So I'll just roll it twice.
Okay.
Fiddle, roll 1, 2. And I'm going to be aiming at one ghast specifically. One was an 18 to hit, one is a 14, and I'll aim at the one in the front right here.
All right. Those both hit.
So he takes 7 force damage total.
All right, as it's running forward towards you, you hit it with 2 Eldritch Blasts, and it kind of knocks back 2 ways and still starts salivating, coming towards you.
Ugh, gross. And I'll have Big Sexy hold his attack. If that thing gets within 5 feet of him, he is going to multi-attack.
Very well. Norbog?
I was just trying to calculate distance. Okay, I think I'm just gonna hit them
Range.
and save that for later. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll run up to the first one who's there, and I'm going to not rage. I'm going to surprise attack.
Very well.
So first attack will be 14 to hit.
14 is a hit.
Okay,
These aren't-
so
You're not heavily armored.
So that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage, and then plus 2d6 for my surprise attack. Where are my 2d6? There they are. And takes an additional 6 damage.
Very well. You run up and hammer it with your Heart's Thorn Thicket, and just the needles are still stuck in its rotting flesh as blood is sprayed out from the hit.
Cool. Well, I get another hit, so I'm going to aim for that one again. Not a surprise attack this time, though. And
All right.
17 to hit.
You break. Well, you hit it. Yeah, you hit the you break its AC.
Oh, cool. How did I not hit damage at the same time? There we go.
No, you see.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
it takes a whole lot of damage. 14
Yeah.
plus 8.
So, Norbog, you give him the first swing, and on the backhand, you like separate the head from the body. Just flies off and lands in one of these little alcoves,
Great.
and that one is down.
They're not that hard to get, guys. They're pretty easy.
Like, this is nothing.
Check back with me in 10 minutes.
And this one in the back climbs up the edges of the walls and onto the roofs, just kind of does like a spiral, and then drops down in front of you and comes up to attack you.
He can try, I say with confidence
Goes
that
in
I
for
think
a
is
bite,
yeah,
and
he can try and he fails.
and then he goes in with the claws. Also fails. All right. Well, that's all he's got. Jabetta.
Cool. I'm kind of stuck in a little spot here. So
You can move
I'm
through your
just,
party members.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
kinda,
Pin will make way for you.
Territory. Yeah.
Jabetta's just like, excuse me, hold on,
Excuse-
coming
Claire,
through.
Claire, coming through. Claire.
Gotta clear a room.
And
Weird
I'm
stuff.
gonna sacred flame. Sacred flame. So that's a DC 17 deck save.
All
Or,
right.
the one that came after my good buddy Norbog.
All right.
That's a nope.
Nope. That's a big nope.
So he takes 13 radiant damage.
All right. He takes 13 radiant damage.
And-
Just kind of screams as it's seared by your holy light.
She's like, damn it. Do this again. And spiritual weapon.
All right.
Let's see. That one's a 27 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
And that's 11 force damage.
All right. You wallop it for 11 force damage. And it is still standing, but it is in really rough shape.
And
It's like falling to pieces. It's still barely holding on.
and Shabetta's actually going to just move through people
All right.
to put herself right here
Very well.
behind cover.
Lilith. Cover? Using cover? Oh, my team.
Oh, yes? What
Walter's
happened?
Gate saving
It's your turn,
me.
Lilith.
Okay, so I'll just, waltz in and, plug an arrow.
That works.
Dung, 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 dung. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 does hit. Handedly.
Yay.
You going after the one that's going after Norbog?
I'm going after the one where I guess I gotta rearrange myself so I don't exactly hit Norbog.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
I can
Sure, I
duck.
assume
I'm good at ducking. I know
if-
you're all ranged people, so just
Yeah.
assume that if you yell duck, Norbog will duck.
Yeah. You guys have worked together long enough that I'm not going to do that.
Rather than
Hogwash
duck, I'll
on you.
just yell out, quack!
Oh gosh!
All right. So, Lilith, you loose this arrow and it goes through this creature's head and it falls down in a rotting heap.
Headshot!
Blech. And another one is down. Shot.
Nice.
Nice. Wait, which one went? Oh, that one went down. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to step around the wall here, just next to Jabetta. Hey, how's it going?
So,
And I will ice knife the one that was standing right behind the one that just died.
Okie dokie.
Just like,
All right. That is a hit.
so the other ones are going to need to make a dex save. That first one is going to take 9 points of damage, and then they're both going to have to make a dex save, or take another 6. Cool.
All right. Well, they're probably going to be taking another 6 because the other one got a 5 on the deck save, and I'm pretty sure the threshold is higher than that.
Yes.
And the
it
other one
is
got
a
an 11.
17.
So that is going to be a total of 15 damage to both of them. And they take it.
No, it's 15 to one and 6 to the other.
Oh, sorry.
The other only takes.
15 to 1, 6 to the secondary target.
Yeah.
Shrieking
Go
in
bugs.
pain, but they eagerly jump forward still. All right. And now it's their turns. If Roll20 catches up with me. There we go. Come on now. Do as I command. There we go. All right. This one runs up over top of its dead kin, which I'll just remove because they're dead, and goes to make a claw attack against Norbog.
Huh,
That is
yep,
a crit.
That hits. Yeah.
All right, that is 15 total slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Can cutting words undo a crit?
Or
Or is that a special
how many?
rule?
I don't think so.
I could use
I mean,
any bardic inspiration.
Oh wow! All right, yeah, you can use it if you like.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, no, I just yelled, miss.
I mean, it's still probably gonna hit, but it won't be a crit.
Yeah. So that'll take
All right,
5
minus
off
5.
it.
It's a 20 then, so that is only 10 damage.
That I can handle.
But
You
I
still
still
need-
need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. 10. Doesn't sound good.
Ooh,
That doesn't
You
sound good.
just make it.
Ooh.
You just make it. And then it bites you with a 5. I don't think it
No.
does a very good job. All right. And then the last one in the back charges forward. And since you're the first one, I mean, these
Yep.
guys aren't picky. They're coming after you for claws.
Look,
8.
I know my
No, that's
roll.
not going to do it.
Does not do it.
19
will hit.
though. Slashes at you with miss, but with his bizarre toothy mouth and long tongue, it just comes and catches you on the shoulder for 17 bite damage. And next is Regina's turn. Regina goes to the side and makes a rapier attack against this creature. And she actually hits it for a change. Does 11 piercing damage. Then she makes a second attack, but misses that one. But hey, at least she did something. You know, feel bad for Regina. Occasionally she doesn't get to do anything at all. And then Wojciech
Welcome to.
is just like, finally, I get to fight something. It takes forever. And he steps forward and he swings his massive axe twice.
Too many
for 2
characters in
hits.
initiative.
For a total of 15 slashing
Holy
damage.
shit.
And the area around where he hits this creature begins to freeze from this massive bone axe.
Ooh.
And next we go to... Come on,
Steph.
120, catch up.
He's definitely borrowing that axe, right?
None of us
Next we go
can
back to
use it.
Pen.
Yeah, but one of the
Gesturing
people at the
things.
keep could. Unless we're taking
Um,
him to the keep.
We are.
Yeah,
We're
so
adopting him.
I will use Eldritch Blast. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
All right.
I sitting in the back, I'm like, you guys are doing great. Pew pew, and I shoot 2 more off.
All right, give me those Eldritch Blasts.
There's 2.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a crit.
both good hits. Are you hitting both targets? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna aim. Actually, I'm gonna aim one at this one and one at that one, just to spread it around to help out. So
All right, who do you want to take the crit?
the crit will go to the one on Norbog because Norbog's my friend, and Bear Guy took the axe I wanted to give to my skeleton. So
Fair. All right. They take the damage, but they continue on. All right, Norbog, at the beginning of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution save because,
Great.
and unfortunately, because you have an incredible sense of smell, I am going to ask that you do this at disadvantage.
Rude. Extremely rude, Puck.
Look, I'm sorry, but them's the breaks. If you
Okay.
got a good sense of smell, it works both ways.
27 and 11.
All right, so
11.
you get an 11. You only needed to beat a 10, so you're okay. These
Great.
things smell awful. It's just the worst thing you've ever smelled. They just smell absolutely terrible, and you think that it's noxious. Like if you breathe it in too much, it may harm you.
Cool. So is it my turn to hit one of them then?
Yes, it is.
All right. I don't see a point in raging, so I'm just going to take my 2 regular attacks. I'm going to be aiming
Like I'm not
at...
even mad.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm going to be aiming at this one
All right.
for the first one, and
I feel like this fight is so easy for Norbog that she's like braiding her hair in between turns.
Yeah,
Just
she's
like-
between swings.
We
14
have
to hit.
$10
Yeah.
donations a reroll, right?
Yes, it is.
We have a reroll.
14 to hit, and he'll take 25 damage.
All right. You destroy him. What is the arc on this?
I like stumble back from the smell a bit, catch myself, prop myself back up, and just cough a bit, and then slam him straight from above, and like claps his head straight into his neck.
Oh yeah, it's collapsed right in, and it indents into where the shoulders are. Like when you pull the mace back, there's a clear shape of the Heartsthorn thicket in this creature as it kind of like wobbles and spurts before splatting to the ground.
And I'm gonna wind back up and hit the one next to me with my second attack.
Whack-a-ghast.
30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
15 damage? Is that 9 plus 6? 16 damage?
You give this one another whack. Are we going overhanded again?
Let's see. If we go overhanded, I think I actually hit him with a backhand to come back around and try to
All right,
break his neck and spin it clear around.
You hit this one with the backhand swing after the second one, and it kind of does like a pirouette. And as it spins around, Regina and Wojciech get a view of its destroyed face before it collapses to the ground.
Told you they were pretty easy, even though Norvog's a little bit hurt right now.
All right.
A bit nauseous.
Yeah.
Cool.
She took a few hits.
You good, buddy?
So-
I'm good. I'll let you know if I'm not good. I might be not good in the next fight, but I'm okay now.
Oh gosh. Why do you smell that way, Norbog?
That's extremely rude, Lilith.
That's rude. Yeah, that's kind of mean.
I try very hard to clean all of my hair very carefully each day. It's extremely rude, Lilith. I'm
sorry,
It's
you
the
were-
smell of battle.
You
You're
were
gas.
fine a minute ago.
Gas smell bad.
Oh, you mean the gas?
Oh.
Lilith.
I feel like Penn would know this. Almost 100%.
Is that what happened?
Hey,
gonna
there's
try to-
stairs over here.
Yeah, let's go.
Perfume. So the
Bye.
gas smells off.
Got my skeleton conga line going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep sending the Mr. Sandman ahead of us.
All right. So everybody gathers together and heads upstairs. And let me put you in a tighter formation.
And I'll tap Lilith's shoulder on the way. I'm getting pretty close to tapped out on magic words. Someone else needs saving. I don't know. Is that a thing you can do too? Yeah.
Inspire. He's asking you if you can inspire.
I'm saying I'm out
Oh!
of. I have one more inspiration die, and then I
Mhm.
can't do any more cutting words. I'm just like.
Do you need a rest? Pen, do you need a rest? You normally
No,
get tired a lot.
I'm just letting you know.
Always tired.
But you don't have
Can
to
you do
sleep.
cutting words, Lilith?
No, I'm just saying with just a short rest, you can
No,
have your
you-
words back.
You can't do
But
cutting
I
words?
have-
Okay.
No, I don't. No. I mean, I can probably cut someone, but not like that.
Those are,
So
alright.
this leads into once you climb the stairs, there's actually one floor that it exits out on, but does continue up quite high. But the first floor, if you go out onto it, there is this kind of long, expansive hallway. Goodness.
Hey, same thing.
That spreads out in front of you.
Life is a hallway.
Life is a hallway. I'm gonna ride it all night long.
Where is Strahd and where's
Where's
Tommy? I assume
And,
Tommy is with Strahd.
There's small amounts of light trickling in from sections of the walls. Like there are little slits in them.
Mhm.
Send your boy.
So
Yeah. Mr. Sandman
here you are,
goes down
Mr. Sandman.
to see if
All right. Mr. Sandman goes forward and looks around, and he sees a couple things, but he doesn't see any enemies. So I don't know. What does he report back if he finds that there are more rooms?
I think it, in that case, just taps in the middle of my chest, just like nothing to report. I'll say, all right, and I will.
So as you guys move forward, you can tell that these are arrow slits. And if you look out into them, you can see that they go outside, and you can see the courtyard from them.
Oh.
Right.
People be
We're making our way into castle proper here.
Yeah.
Gilbetta, as you move into that room.
Yeah.
Am I alone?
Yeah, everybody else.
Norbog and I are by ourselves.
I'm with I see Norbog. I can't see anyone else.
So I can move.
You can't see anyone else?
No.
Oh, yeah, you guys moved out of sight.
It's scary.
I'm
scary.
So, as you guys move into this room, it's full of mirrors.
Oh, fucking Christ with the mirrors.
All covered in cobwebs.
Oh.
Does the
And
glasses
dusty
tell me
as though they
anything
have
here?
not been used in a long time.
Do the glasses tell me anything?
They say mirror.
Can I bippity bop them clean?
Sure.
It's horrible. Why would they do this to the mirrors?
What? What are you talking?
It's dirty.
Not looking at the mirrors.
I'm having to use stream to see where my
Right,
token is on the
right.
map to move myself into
Are you
position.
guys still not having vision? Like, what's
I
going
can
on?
so dark.
I can only see me.
Yeah, it is dark. I can see me and Norbog. I don't.
I can see
Oh,
me
that's
and my
weird.
skeletons, and that's it.
I see everything.
I think this is roughly where everybody else.
But so
Okay, I'm
these
gonna have to
mirrors
fix that,
look
but I don't know what's wrong.
just there's magic in any way, or are they just regular ass mirrors?
The glasses don't seem to think there's anything weird about them.
Glasses seem to think that they're regular mirrors. Lilith, while you're cleaning the mirrors, while you're bippity bobbity booing them back to normal, do a perception check for me.
I'm always good at that.
It's a dangerous thing to say.
Why does I just
15, actually pretty decent.
what is with all the mirrors? Like, can't he not even see his reflect? I don't.
Oh yeah, is that a thing? Hey, Regina.
I
See your reflection? Is that a myth?
I don't know how that works in this world.
Is that a thing?
I cannot see my reflection. I have not noticed any mirrors in Strahd's castle before, so it's possible that he stores them here. Lilith, behind you, where you're bippity bop bippity booing the mirrors, and you would have to be over here to do it.
Okay.
You see Kishano pulling out his blade behind you in a menacing fashion.
Oh, I stop and I turn around to go face him.
I'm just that.
He's
I'm
just
like,
talking to Regina.
yeah. So is it like is it a whole like? What about the garlic?
I turn back around and look at the mirror again. Now I'm baffled.
It's normal.
Lilith, what's happening? Why are you turning in circles?
Wee.
Yeah, like I just watched Lilith like whip around and whip back, and then I'm just like, what's happening?
I saw Kashana's reflection. Do I see any of ours reflections too on the mirror or no?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you see everybody in there.
Well, I mean,
Well-
Kashana, he's right there, so yeah. I mean, it makes sense that you see his reflection.
Not like while he's chatting with her. He looked wrong. Like he was pulling out his blade as if he was ready to attack or something. Angry.
I mean, that sounds like normal Kashana stuff.
But it didn't match what was being reflected.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait, you saw a reflection of you being a zombie in the mirror too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Wait.
same shit, different story.
Wait, so
Yeah.
are these mirrors like standing on stands?
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap the mirror.
Jobetta,
Yeah.
you saw yourself as undead. Lilith, you saw yourself being betrayed. These are fear mirrors. They show you what you're afraid of.
Oh.
They're fear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whang! You hear the sounds of an organ being played very close by, very loud. Shakes the walls.
Which direction?
Who's afraid of organs?
Here.
Which organs?
The
Lungs?
sound kind. No.
No, no,
I'm
like the
afraid of my
sound we just
liver.
heard.
Like
Angry at me.
You should be afraid for your liver.
It's got a bone. to
And suddenly the wall shakes and turns and opens up to a lavish banquet hall. And standing next to a table full of luxurious foods and drinks is Strahd von Zarovich. And we're going to take a break right there.
Okay, I might need that healing. I might need healing, pen.
Shadow, you should have taken that rest before we entered.
It's fine. We're fine.
Fine.
It'll be fine.
I mean,
You all sound fine. Fine.
Yep.
Oh.
we'll be back. Who knows what dinner at Strahd's means? I don't think any of us have any sort of pre-existing knowledge about that. And if we do, we're going to forget it over the break, right? Okay,
Yes.
we'll be back in 15 minutes.
I'm playing Ludima Razorclaw, an anthropheline wizard who plays a magical harp.
Okay, but that's an elf.
Hey kids, are you tired of those boring old standard miniatures?
Where's that voice coming from?
It's not important. You can't defeat epic foes with normal heroes. You need custom heroes. And you can get all the custom heroes you need any way you want them at Hero Forge.
You hear that too, right?
Yeah, what is that?
Shut up, it's not important. What is important is that with the launch of Hero Forge 2.0 update, you have more customization options than ever. And now you can get them printed in full color.
It's just like I designed it!
Just log into HeroForge.com anytime, any place, even on your phone. You can make your heroes whatever you want them to be. Dozens of fantasy species, thousands of items to mix and match. Let you create virtually any character you can imagine.
An elephant man!
Wow, look, frog folk!
I made a giggle dog!
They even have robots!
A bald eagle riding a wolf carrying flamethrowers! So much freedom!
You can have your minis printed in a wide variety of quality materials, or download the STL file and print them at home. Oh, and did we mention that you can create custom images for your heroes and digital tokens for online games?
Wow,
Wow,
those Hero Forge minis
look
sound
so cool.
great!
You bet they are. Get your Hero Forge miniatures today. After all, you're gonna need them for what comes next.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Get your Hero Forge minis today.
You know what? There's probably a platform out there where we could pretty simply, there's got to be something open source for creating fighting games, right? We can make a Mercs of Mischief fighting game.
Look, we got to come up with special moves. You can't just say it's a fighting game.
Well, all the special moves are built in. We just have to rip off all of WotC's IP.
I picture that Grubhub in the Forgotten Realms is delivered by a literal grub. And when you close the door, it hops up on two legs and dashes away.
Hooves hub.
I don't.
I don't know what's better, the name or the silence that came immediately afterwards.
I was thinking
Just come up to your window?
eat. Can you imagine an army delivering one like taco to your door?
I think
Maybe.
that the Academy should corner the gig economy here.
I think it's
Let's do
Dimension
it.
DoorDash.
Dimension DoorDash?
Braden, we can't hear you.
I think he said, "God damn it."
That seems like a very Braden.
Now
thing
he's
to say.
flailing about, even though we still can't hear
He's
him.
entering problem-solving mode.
He's cussing out something. Like, man, that was so easy.
I like when you like steal like a shitty truck from like some farm people.
Like
Fucking every cop in the county comes after you guys. When you like
Vincent!
break out of a hospital, it's just like, well, I went over the bridge, they're gone now.
Like, seriously, Uzoff, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is like the fucking easiest shit. You have been programming Monopoly games since 1992. Alright? This isn't difficult. How did you fucking whip this so bad? Like, this is fucking inexcusable. In fucking 2010.
Still frozen on my side. I'm playing with a bunch of fucking ghosts, and nobody can complete this auction. I'm looking at a fucking empty auction screen. And this is all fucking Ubisoft's fault. You fucking shit the bed so bad on a game that was mastered before the fucking Great Depression. Holy shit!
Ow,
You
God, I
fucking
can't breathe.
scratched the code.
It ain't over yet.
I gotta do math.
I've played my Silver Flame Ritual card,
Well,
which places
I mean,
a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
And you're
And if I play it with the adamant cost, if at least 3 white mana was used to cast the spell, all of the creatures gain vigilance as well, giving my token knight +1/+1 in vigilance, along with both of my Basari lieutenants and my youthful knight. I'm doing the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I place into play my Silverwing Squadron, a flying human knight. It has vigilance, so it does not need to tap to attack. When the Silverwing Squadron's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures I control, Silverwing Squadron, whenever it attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, equal to the number of opponents I have. And that's you, Kaiba!
Party pillows don't have to be weird.
They don't.
I know. They can be very weird. That's why I said they don't have to be.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're using a skeleton as a pillow, Skylar, what are you doing?
It's a pill. It's a what?
It's a
why
pile
you
of bones. It's not a pillow.
It's a friend.
It is calcium at best.
Ambush! Push!
No, please.
Ambush! Push!
Hey.
What are you doing?
You stop.
Why don't I wear clothes?
Hello. Who would like really hard the mozzarella stick? I found them on the table.
Less wooden plank, you idiot.
This mozzarella stick is good for you.
Oh, I touch. Let me touch your face.
Caress me, sir.
I'm trying to, but your face is too far.
I spilled bodies everywhere. But I do know the solution. There's a business called Penn's Catering. Feeding Hellspawn and getting bodies gone. Feeling swole.
Okay, I killed their healer. Good puppy. Good puppy. Oh,
Yes.
you need to ride this out to its final tragedy. Like
Guys, I've been talking to this dog for a while, and he's got some good ideas.
I have a technical
'cause-
question. How short is that T-shirt?
It's a crop top.
You.
It's a crop top. It's not lewd. I'm sorry, my midriff is there. Don't shame me.
Are you a fucking roller derby chick in 1960s California? Why do you have a crop top?
Or alternatively, are you a volleyball dude in 1980s California?
Look out, beware, roll the dice if you dare. Let's go and fight, protect, persuade, deceive. Let your party run free. You can't take back your choice in the ending. So go on and work together. Rallying the strangers. Help to
By the time I struck at the mighty black fiend, all of our efforts had failed. La, 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 la. My friends are all dead and gone. La, 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 la. Eaten by a big black dragon. My loot and my life to sing forth this lamentation for Jack, McAllister, Morton, and Tom, with friends to their mutilation. I spend my days drinking in sorrow. With acid-stained gold coins I pay. Let us never forget the party that died against the black dragon that day. La, 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 la. My friends are all dead and gone. La, 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 la. Eaten by a big black dragon. A sorcerer who found his powers early on, blew up his family with a fireball. From that day was on the run. He wandered, he traveled, made his way every day town to town, learning new powers which he had found. A sorcerer's life alone, and no one did like him. Adventures and mayors and kings and queens loathed him for what he had been, a murderer of his own. Sorcerers know so few spells and cast them over and over again. Wizards laugh at their narrow list of magic which they repeat when they're fighting a monster, and do the same magic over and o'er. Thus they are a constant bore for adventurers in a fight. So Morton lived lonely in a cave in a hill far from town. Nobody liked him, never came round. Oh, he was depressed with spite. Then one day the goblins came, numbering near 2,000 strong. They attacked the town near Morton's cave, but nobody asked him to join the throng. The wizards weren't ready, their list of spells was just not right to win against so many in a fight, and the town began to fall. And Morton looked onward, he felt bad and he felt sad, teleported to the town so glad to see him in the thrall. Morton perched on the tower above, the goblin hordes outside the walls. He did what sorcerers do best, he launched a number of fireballs. 1 fireball, 2 fireballs, 3, 4, 5, and 6 fireballs, 7, 8, 9, and 10 fireballs. He burned the goblin ranks. Now Morton's a hero, he is loved for the victory. He's the fireball chief of the whole city. They praise him and give thanks. You sing about your unicorns who prance about the wood. Every little princess would ride one if she could. Some say there's no unicorns, they perished in some flood. But what happened to the Pegasus? The plural if you would. Pegasus is Pegasi, pronounce it how you please. Everyone sings of unicorns, but never Pegasus. Flying freely from the Alps onto the Pyrenees. Pega, 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 Pegasus. Pega, 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 Pegasus. When the floods did come to Earth so many years ago, there was a boat that held the zoo, but the unicorns didn't show. The Pegasuses flew away to mountains white with snow, and settled on a mountain top. Oh gods, it was so cold. Frosty rose and feathered wings make it hard to fly. If they stayed upon the land, they knew that they would die. They flew into the farthest, highest reaches way up high, and there they found a really big castle in the sky. Pegasus is Pegasi, pronounce it how you please. Everyone sings of unicorns, but never Pegasus. Flying freely from the Alps unto the Pyrenees. Pega, 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 Pegasus. Pega, 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 pega.
All right, adventurers. After your short rest there, you've been cordially invited for dinner with Strahd von Zarovich. But first, let's meet our players. Puck?
Hello, and welcome back to the Mercenaries of Mischief. I'm a very lucky dungeon master, because I get to play with all these cool people that do all kinds of things on the internets. And I'd like to take this moment in the middle of the episode to let them talk to you about the things that they do. And I will now introduce them in reverse order of how I introduced them at the beginning of the show, starting with our very own Kashan the Quick.
Oh, hello. It's me. Hi, I'm Jonathan, also known as the Mad Maker, also the producer around here. I do other things around the internet from time to time, and some of those things are interesting to some people. But you can check that out by checking my link tree, linktr.ee. It's a link tree / the Mad Maker. Also, let's give a shout out once again to our friends over at Hero Forge, supporting the channel, supporting the show. Been supporting us for a long time. And, if you want to make cool stuff, cool little minis, colorful minis. I got a whole shelf of them back here. I don't want to fuck up my curtain. Yeah, they just added a very awesome option of transparent plastic. So if you want, like, spell effects that are like semi-transparent and colored, or if you want to make an invisible character, you want to make any of that cool shit. Let's say you want to make like an obsidian rifle, you can do that now over at Hero Forge. Also, if you're over on Twitch, check out in our panels, there's a link for Found Familiar Coffee. If you enjoy coffee and it gets you through all your projects, you can get some Found Familiar coffee, support some artists like us. Go to foundfamiliar.com/Mercs and use Mercs at checkout for 10% off and support the channel.
Thank you so much. The clear plastic, when they first put out the 5th edition miniatures, they had like a hero pack, and you could get another hero pack that was all the same miniatures, and those were supposed to be your guys during stealth checks. So that's really cool that they're doing that on Hero Forge now. But also, like, when I got packs, I would get like the ones that were all clear, and I'm like, cool, I can't use these for anything. So it's great when you can make them when you actually need them. Thank you. Next up, our dear friend Lilith. Lilith, what do you got going on? You making some V-Roids? You playing some scary game? What go on? What's up?
You basically said everything. Drop the link. Boom.
Okay. Well, now you say it in a different voice.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to be trying a thing where I take V-Word characters and turn them into video game characters of games that I will be playing in the future. So I will be both acting and VTubing and gaming, arting, just, having some kind of variety and no organization whatsoever. Mainly stream at night if you guys want to stop by and visit. Superdog15 on YouTube. And also a happy Mental Health Awareness Month. It's May. Yeah, I may or may not be starting a little dono thing. We'll see how it goes.
You did Sexy Vampire Lady VTuber this weekend, right?
Yeah.
I did the lady of Dimitris.
Lady
I can never figure out how to say her name. Pen, you want to help me out with that?
Dimitrescu.
Huh?
Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu. Yeah.
Detroit, Lady Detroit.
No.
We love her.
Yeah. So that's me. I'm done.
Thank you. Next up, Norbog. Norbog, tell us what you got going on.
Hi, I'm Arcady. You can find me hanging around pretty much everywhere on the internet with my username Arcady Cosplay because, hey, I make a lot of cool things and costumes and props and stuff, which you can see this weekend. I'll have an episode of Running with Scissors coming out on Saturday. Before that, the night before, you can catch me on Mom's Trash Bin playing Fire Emblem with Sean. It's a good time? Question mark? It gets weird sometimes. So if you want to understand why it's weird sometimes, come by Friday nights and watch us critique Sean while he plays Fire Emblem.
We went to some weird places
We went
last
to
Friday.
very weird places. You went to some weird places and we just happened to come along with you, okay?
Look, I wanted you guys to know so you could suffer with me.
And
I wasn't there for 1 week.
Be happy, Sky. So if you would like to suffer along with all of us Friday nights over on Trash Bin, it starts out as a Fire Emblem stream and it goes to some far off, strange places.
We reach a point in the night.
We
where
go down
just
a
start
rabbit
talking
hole.
about random shit. Yeah, we just.
He says suffer. We had fun.
Yeah, it's
had
look,
fun.
it's a good time.
It
I
was
had a great time.
stressful at times.
Look, it's only stressful because you don't believe in my superior tactics.
Sorry, how many times did Ignace die in the first 10 minutes? Like
He
5?
didn't die permanently. He didn't die
Wait,
permanently.
that's my boy.
That's your boy.
It's fine. Javetta, tell us about what
Talk
you
later.
If you like weird things, have I got the pitch for you? I don't know. Our shows are just cool, I guess. And also weird sometimes. I'll start with World Weavers because that's probably the weirdest one out of all of them. Sky and I sleep deprive and then build a world with Sean, and Sean gets really annoyed with us the whole time. Usually,
I just want you to sleep.
So that's how that goes. And then we got Beth's show. She mentioned that Running with Scissors. She doesn't actually run with scissors. So everyone knows it's very safe. It's a safe show. I just want to be very clear on that. And then we got Sky. Not safe. Not a safe show. Not at all. He's almost burned his kitchen down on multiple occasions. So watch that shit. That's funny. And then we got Pocket Mods, which also a safe show. Because he's just talking. And he's like, "Hey, there's a module, and you got your homebrew world, and it's it could be an unsafe show though if you don't take his advice, because you're gonna fuck your whole game up if you try to ignore some of his advice." So that's a. Also watch Trash Bin.
Watch Trash Bin. We play all kinds of fun games.
These pitches, man. I don't know.
Look, I think you nailed it. I'm super impressed.
I like to do it different every week because the same shit gets boring even for me every week. So
it's always fun, and I appreciate it deeply.
Hey.
All right. Well, now you got to follow that act. Pen.
Dear viewers, I have toiled, I tell you, this week, because while they were all out doing Trash Bin, I was studying the horror game known as Resident Evil Village. So I've been making sure to get daily uploads of that. So if you want to go check that out, I've got 3 episodes out so far. Theoretically, a 4th one will be out tomorrow. And so far, all the thumbnails and titles are about Ethan's hands because that's what the entire game is about. I've got thoughts, but you'll hear them if you watch. So go check that out on my YouTube channel, Noctum Sky. Hey, do you like meatballs? Because they're great. And if you want to see me make meatballs, you should go check out Necronoms, because that's what we made this week. Look, there were so many ways I could have taken that, and I made a choice. We're wholesome family content here. So go check me out making the dwarvish dish, Delzown meatballs, tide me overs, whatever. They're very good. I was doing that video at like 5:30 a.m., so I was a little weird, but
you
it's
were
pretty
cooking
good.
meatballs at 5:30 a.m.
I have lost all control of my life. I'm just doing what I can.
I feel like we need to do an SNL parody now. Welcome back to the Dwarvish Dish. Today we've got Penn Wright who's going to tell us about his meaty balls.
There you have it. And tomorrow I'll be playing Jackbox with everybody else on Trash Bin because we love to do that. So go check Mom's Trash Bin out. They boast daily uploads. Can you believe it? That's amazing. Somebody's great at what they do.
On YouTube, we do daily uploads on Trash Bin. It's just, the stuff that we do on Tuesdays broke up into bite-sized chunks. All right. Thank you, Penn. So, look forward to all of these cool things coming to a YouTube channel near you named Mom Trash Bin and Mercs of Mischief. And you can check it out and watch all that cool stuff.
Yes.
And, my friends see that's such nice things.
Word to your mom.
Right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, send it to your mom. Your mom could use more laughter in her life, or maybe a tiny miniature representation of you. Maybe send her a Hero Forge mini or a link to our show. And we'll say, okay, here, send her a link to our show. Make a quick clip. And we'll be like, Happy Mother's Day, and then I'll do that, and then you can just put their name in, and that's a Mother's Day gift.
It's like a cameo, but you have to do all the work.
He's covering his mouth.
You have to do all the work. That's what we give you here at the Mercs of Mischief.
Yeah,
the cameo. So, you guys want to play more Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, let's stop talking about getting to know people's moms.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom!
Happy Mother's Day, moms!
From Team Mom.
From Team Mom. Happy Mom's Day from Team Mom to your special mother.
Happy Mother's Day,
Say it in Aquan.
That lady in Resident Evil. She's also a mother.
All right. So.
Okay. Strahd.
All right. Creepy music. Serious time. You walked into the room. Big lavish feast. It smells delicious. Wafts in the air. And Strahd is standing there next to this enormous banquet laid out. So, guests in my home now, are you?
So glad you think of it that way. Glad to see you're doing well.
Oh, I am doing quite well. I cannot say the same for your friend, though.
Like pushed up against back Norbog, like we got him.
How is he?
He is endearing and enduring.
Can you put a name on that so we know we're talking about the same person, please?
Tomlin. I'm talking about Tomlin. I have been torturing Tomlin. Is that better? So good to be clear. So, rather ambivalent as to whether or not you get added to the pile of corpses of other adventurers that have come to my home. It really makes no difference to me.
Well, if it makes no difference, let's skip that outcome, perhaps, and let's
That's
discuss.
really rather up to you.
Oh, so, what is it that you desire?
Also, I noticed that you're wearing the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Is this intentional?
Yes.
This is an illusion.
Strahd and all the food?
The Strahd is an illusion. The food is real.
Oh.
The cake is a lie.
Is there any chance we can negotiate for the release of our friend and go on our merry way?
That depends on what you have to negotiate with.
What sort of things do you value? You have to forgive me, I don't know you that well, only from legend.
Well, for the longest time, my focus was finding an adequate heir to continue my rule in Barovia. But I now see, after the attempt on my life, that there can be no adequate heir. It has to be me. I am the best one to do it. And if I am the best one to lead Barovia, I must be the best one to lead all lands. So, it is time for expansion. And you are from a place I wish to expand to. There's no reason for us to be enemies. We could be allies in this, couldn't we?
What exactly do you plan to do with the kingdoms you conquer?
Add them to my rule.
I mean, what's the nature of your rule?
You see the fruits of it all around you.
I mean,
I'll be honest, there's still a lot of meat. I don't see a lot of fruit on the table. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, technically it's not accurate.
Those are fruit pies.
No, okay, all right.
It could be my color.
Look, I'm not particularly opposed to new rule. God knows I've not been a fan of being loosely under the jurisdiction of Waterdeep.
So, help me conquer it.
We just have to know that your rule is going to be in line with our values. We're very big on free will and self-determination.
How are you on Eternal Darkness?
Most of these guys can see in the dark, so I don't think they're too concerned. Guys, thoughts? Eternal Darkness? And as I turn around, I just mouth to make sure everybody else knows too.
Please tell me you said it in Awakened Mind because I can't read your lips.
Can we all roll? Can we all roll? roll to see if...
Insider perception, whatever you want to do.
Oh, I got 21.
Insider perception. Yeah, let's see if you guys
got
know
a 4.
Oh wait,
Lilith doesn't know. No, sorry, yeah, sorry, Pen doesn't know.
Wait,
wow,
what?
it's 17, isn't that me?
Tell me what he said, and I'll tell you what I saw.
Okay. Just tell me what you saw.
Just tell me what you saw. What
you saw.
I don't. Can you mouth it again, and I'll tell you what I think you say. Liquid.
So everybody gets it except Pen, who just like
what?
He starts looking at the drinks on the table, like, "What? Is this part of the plan?"
But what did you actually say?
Illusion.
Illusion. I'm next to Pen, and I'm going to turn behind. No, liquid illusion. Illusion.
Fake ass bitch.
Jabetta's like, fuck no.
No,
Oh,
that's one no on the darkness. Anyone else? Eternal Darkness? Where are we at on this?
It puts a damper on, growing.
I feel like more
things.
details are needed.
Also, I don't like the torture and
What?
that you've murdered a bunch of people. Willy-nilly, might I add.
I was having a bad day that day.
Could talk about it. That'd be better than this. And I point at the corpse of his the suitor who was trying to give him an heir that couldn't, and I'm like, because this is kind of fucked up. Not the undead
Yes,
part.
it is. Why did you reanimate that? What gave you the right?
I asked, and they said they were ambivalent to it.
Yeah, look, ambivalent means like they've kind of got like mixed feelings both ways.
You should thank him. He helped clean up your castle. It's a mess.
Look,
Have you seen it?
here's the thing. You're kind of asking a lot right off the bat. Like what we can do. What we
The
can
monarch is able to demand anything he wishes in his lands.
do. Sure. What we can do is put a permanent travel moratorium on anyone from the academy from coming to the Shadowfell. What you can work on getting this part under control, and then we'll talk about expanding into the prime material.
Perhaps you'll be more susceptible to negotiation after Ravenloft has taken its toll on you. Have a meal. Enjoy. I'll see you again soon. And the illusion walks away.
Okay, bye.
I'm not. Personally, I don't see a point in eating any of this. This doesn't seem.
Probably all
just,
made out of like
grab some
grass or something.
Trail mix out of my bag.
I'm touching this shit.
Yeah.
I just want to find Tommy and go, and that soul. Finding that soul would be nice. I think, and this is all an awakened mind.
Wait, we could have asked Strahd.
I think he's so dangerous and he's so bad. And like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're getting out of here without a fight.
Yeah,
I
we
highly
clearly
doubt it.
cannot promise him eternal darkness in our world in Awakened Mind.
We
I mean,
can
we could-
promise him eternal darkness, though.
We could promise it to him. He'd still have to come and force it himself, which it seems like he's gonna do anyways.
It's just another Zelos.
Yeah, but then our reputation will be in danger if he's going out to our world and saying, "Oh, mercenaries of mischief from the keep."
Yeah.
Just
Stay
because
with me.
you would let
I'm
us go this
they're part
time.
of a Strahd team.
He might
He might
say
come
that
back after
anyway.
us.
I assume that if he's going to try to sign it with some sort of blood contract and blah, 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 it's all that shit.
Killing him is cleaner.
I agree with Norbog as I walk over to the organ and inspect it.
Regina said Strahd is not to be trusted. He moves on his emotions. He will change the moment you give him a chance.
Kind of
Oh, so
going
he's a
around.
bitch like me.
Yeah, that's what Jobetta's doing also.
There is a pair of large steel doors that exit this room, and that appears to be the only way out, besides the way you came in.
Is it right here? Or is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, are they open?
They're unlocked, if that's what you're asking.
Was there anything interesting back the way we came? This just feels like
There's a bunch of mirrors.
we're going directly into where he wants us to go.
Oh, that's an organ, all right, I think.
Look, those mirrors
Yes,
showed
that
us
is an organ.
our fears. He clearly doesn't want them around. And at this
You could
point, I
destroy
think
them.
everyone knows what he is. There's a reason he doesn't want to look at it. Grab
So
one of
why not
those.
destroy it?
Well, no, why don't we grab it?
So now you're on board with grabbing mirrors, but earlier you weren't on board
Well,
with
I'm just
grabbing
saying now that
mirrors.
there's a
I'm
purpose
just
behind it. We're not
saying.
just randomly hauling around big mitts. You know, it could be working as like a shield.
I'm just saying the purpose gonna come in later, but that's fine.
Are we going to grab
Are those
one?
other mirrors the same? Maybe. Well, no, the other mirror did. It was the one that showed you as undead. So they probably all do the same thing. So you already have one, right? Didn't you already grab it?
I didn't take it.
Oh, you didn't take it.
You didn't take it.
You bitched about it, so I didn't take it.
Oh, since when does my bitching stop you from doing anything?
I walk in the other room and pick one up and carry it in, and I'm like, here. Also, I sit it down and then I walk back and I point two of them at each other and run away.
Oh, you point the two mirrors at each other?
Yes.
Yeah,
like, hot,
boy.
deal with that.
You played yourself, mirror.
This is some
inanimate objects.
This is some superliminal shit.
Okay, well,
If you
so
put
doors
them right against each other, you will break the game.
This is true.
So the doors are open. Do you open them?
Are we going this way or are we going back the other way to the wine cellar and shit, guys?
I don't.
It's like the only way is through.
I open the doors.
Can you
There's
have Big
no other
Sexy
doors.
carry
I
that
open the doors.
mirror out in front of us like a shield?
Why do you think this is gonna save us? He's probably just gonna be like, "Oh, break it. I can put it in the bag."
No, it's
if
not
you
about
want."
saving us, but if we can see what reflects in it as his greatest fear, that could be some valuable information for us.
Okay, Big
So-
Sexy.
And it's also about
Norbog,
putting your fucking Tomb Guardian in front to tank.
All right, buddy. Open the door and carry this mirror because you got 4 arms.
Norbog, if you throw the door open,
Yeah.
standing in
I'm
front
letting
of-
them bicker behind me, and I just open the doors.
standing in front of a bunch of armored undead is a very handsome, well-dressed man wearing plate armor with a large greatsword.
Hi.
Hello,
How's it
I'm
going?
Kristoff Lansing. You are trespassing in Barovia's sovereign lands. The penalty is death.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you
yeah.
come quietly.
To death?
Yes.
Fuck do you think?
They clearly never met us before.
What the fuck do you think we are?
We're actually diplomats. We're here for a parlay, so
Not according to the master of the house.
I just mutter behind everybody else. Well, your master's a bitch.
And Tobetta's just looking at everybody like, are we just doing this?
Are we
damn
just
it.
resigned to this?
Draw a weapon.
Yep.
All right. Oh, Penn whispers to Gilbetta real quick. He's like, "Can I channel your god if I need to help?"
Staff again?
Again?
What's wrong with the table?
I just want your clearance on this.
I abstain from answering that question.
I guess we'll try and see what happens.
You're like, I don't want to be tied up in whatever you're about to do.
I don't know. I would need more information, and we don't have time for that right now. So
I just
All
want to
right.
invoke moonlight. Where is
Initiative, everybody.
I'm trying so hard. Hey, I got nat 20. Very nice. I don't know why I talk like this.
You're getting in the spirit. All right. Sending. And we'll put these two up out here. I know
What
Songa.
kind
I'm
of
sorry.
undead are behind him? Skellies? Or...
It's difficult to tell from looking, but they're armored, they seem competent, and they're wearing weapons.
Cool.
Ah, yes,
Great.
competent. Undead. My favorite.
Oh wait,
They
is
look
this one? Is
like
this thing
trouble.
over to the right here? Or anything? This little alcove.
This little thing right here.
Little pseudo armor.
That is a suit of armor.
Cool.
Is it alive?
Right.
I'm wearing
Oh,
the
no, is it?
glasses.
Yeah, you're wearing the glasses. It's a suit of armor.
Okay.
All right. Top of the round, Pen.
Oh, perfect. So I'm actually going to be like, I'm going to touch Gilbert on the shoulder and just walk past and be like, I think you'll like this. I do. And I'll stand right by her. And I'll pull out my Staff of Power. And I'm going to attempt to use an ultimate to change a spell's damage type if possible. I'm going to cast Fireball, but I would like to do radiant damage if possible. So, like, I stepped forward with this staff, and I was like, by the power of the moon, I compel you to fuck off.
You were so close to a Sailor Moon line.
I will fireball.
In the name of the moon, I'll fuck off. That's the censored version of Sailor Moon. We didn't get that over here.
And it is cast at 5th level, coming out of the staff, and I'm centering it right back here. And I know I probably have to make a check to even do that.
Yes, you do.
What do you want, sir?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, and the number you have to beat, if that is a 5th level spell, is you need to beat 3.
Okay.
Or 13, sorry.
I was about to say 3, sir.
13.
Okay.
Summon some.
That is a 9.
May I use a reroll team?
You sure may.
Okay. Then let us do one more wisdom saving throw for all the beans. 26.
That was much better.
That is much better. So you focus your might and you fire off this burst of fire and you concentrate it into a holy light. All right. Let's see who saves.
And I look at Jolbet all excited, like, see what I did there?
I did a thing.
Yeah. Jolbet's like, yeah, all right.
I used moonlight and said fuck off. What more do you want?
I can't pander any harder.
There's a giant burst of holy light, and his soldiers are deeply seared and badly damaged. Kristoff brushes his armor and says, I see we have a volunteer.
Whoops. Oh, look, I dropped something back here behind my cleric. I stepped back.
And then he motions back to the rest of them. Shoot the warlock.
Oh, he noticed me.
Jabata?
Jabata's like, okay. Okay, we're gonna come up here and we're gonna get within 30 feet of all of them, and we're gonna cast Turn Undead. They all gotta do a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. All right.
Only one of them saved.
Kristoff will choose to succeed.
That's fine. Or well, I guess the white 3 the thing is 17, so
Right.
you got 17, so I don't know.
All right. And it is done. The other ones are afraid of you.
And then I'm going to.
They don't have any resistance.
Have enough movement. Yep, I sure do. Now, who's you? But dude.
Right.
Behind cover, and then I'm going to yet again. Spiritual. Cast this so many times. OMG.
Your spiritual weapon them.
Yep, 16 to hit. On one of the ones that did. I guess I'll do it on Kristoff.
All right. 16 to hit does not hit Kristoff.
Okay.
Glances off of his armor.
Cool. It's fine. That's my turn.
Wojciech, happy that there's a fight going on. Jumps forward, but can't quite make it up to him.
He's like, God damn,
I want to fight him so bad. He looks strong.
And Jobetta reminds everyone, don't hit the ones that are afraid of me.
Norbog, you're up.
Because when they take damage, they come out of it.
I will join Wojciech. I will be able to run up on him, though.
All right.
And there we go. We're somewhere close nearby. I have reach. What am I doing? I don't have to be on top of him. Super long arms. And I am going to rage. And I'm going to yell, nobody touches my warlock.
Oh.
So let me rage and then roll a magical surge die, which is a d8. And I got a 5, which is whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution. So if I get hit, I'll let you know to do that. Cool, and then I roll my 2 attacks. First one, 25 to hit.
25 does hit Kristoff.
Okay, so he'll take 13, 18 plus my 3 melee, 18 plus 21. He takes 21 damage.
All right, you hammer him for 21 damage, and he kind of doubles over as you get your mace into him. I see. I can't wait for my turn.
Oh, well, if I have my way, you're not going to get another turn. I'm going to hit him again. 16 to hit.
All right. 16 is not enough to hit him.
And that's my turn.
All right, Lilith. I'll roar then.
Okay. I'll do what a bard does best, provide support, and cast Fairy Fire so people can have advantage.
All right.
You need to make a dexterity save of 17.
Okay. Are you going to get up there?
Oh, yeah. That's the thing I need to do. Yeah.
All right. None of them make it. They are all fairy fired.
Cool. You all can suck it a little bit now. I'm done.
All right. Kishano?
Alrighty. How much of my shit is area of effect? Okay. What I will do is throw an ice knife into Kristoff, because I don't know, are the ones behind him within 5 feet of him?
No.
Okay.
They're just a little bit back.
Okay,
10 feet
cool.
back.
I will go ahead and ice knife him at, I'll just do 2nd level.
All right.
So it's 12 to hit. I'm guessing doesn't, but he needs to make a
Doesn't
DC
hit.
17 to avoid 3d6.
All right. And that is a con save?
Dex.
Dex save, sorry. Makes a 10.
All right. So he blocks the knife, but it shoots
Blast
shards
of
of ice.
frost.
11 damage worth of ice into his sweet little face.
Right. And he does take that. And then
and I
he
will
decide,
and I will step behind back into the other room. Go get him, Jeff.
I want to get away from here. All right, if I could get Holy crap. All right. That's not what I wanted to do.
I'm about to be so hurt.
Yeah. You are. All right. The first thing he does is he reaches out with a hand and attempts to grab Norbog.
Yeah, of course it does. Doesn't do it, though.
He only gets a 12. So you dodge his hand coming out at you, but then he swings his sword at you for an 11.
And I
these
swing
are
the other way.
terrible rolls. All right. That's all he's got.
When is Big Sexy's turn with the mirror?
Big Sexy goes on Pen's turn, and Pen controls him. So
he usually just stays in a holding pattern. But if Kashano says that, I'll be like, all right. I don't know what this mirror. I don't know what you think this is
dragging
gonna
these
do.
fucking things around while I'm trying to sneak, and you can at least put them in combat.
Does a 6 or a 15 hit you, Pen?
I don't think so. I think it's 16. Yeah, my IC is 16, so no.
All right, 2 arrows come your way, but both miss.
Say Big Sexy catches them.
And these guys back up and get the hell out away from where they know Gilbetta is.
Gilbetta.
All right. And we go back to Pen.
So yeah, I'll look at Big Sexy and I'll be like, protect the tomb, and I point at Kristoff. and he will rush forward and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he'll use, so he has 1 shield, so he only gets a triple attack instead of 4. And I will make those rolls.
Get advantage on attack rolls. Remember that.
So
you could crit.
Okay, so do I just hit this button 6 times and take every other highest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Is there
go.
not a way to turn on advantage
1,
in
2,
D&D Beyond?
3, 4.
Yeah,
5,
there is, but I don't remember how to do it off the top of my head.
So the first one's a 14, the second one's an 18, the
So
third
you got
one is
one
a
hit
13.
for 5 damage.
Woof. So he goes up and slings, and the guy, I guess it just slinks off half the time, but he does land 1.
Kristoff moves his massive greatsword into the way of these swings over and over again, blocking, but he manages to catch a graze on him.
And then I myself will follow up as he's doing that with Eldritch Blast, both on him. I like pop up under Big Sexy while he's doing that, and I'm like, pew pew.
All right. I need you to move Big Sexy to the side because he's sitting on top of Norbog.
Oh, sorry. I'm behind him either way. Let's just make sure that's clear. And then, 2 Eldritch Blasts on Kristoff. 1 for 25 and 1 for 28.
Those both hit.
So that's 15 force damage total.
Oof. All right.
Warlock.
Gilbetta.
Oh.
All right. Well, those guys is turned. So let's see what health. You know what? I'm gonna just like poke out.
All right.
And I'm going to. I guess I'm gonna try to Sacred Flame Kristoff.
All right, give it a shot.
Instead of that, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna Guiding Bolt him. It's just a 17 to hit.
17 does not hit. He blocks that one.
Well, I guess bonus action, fucking spiritual
You have
weapon.
advantage with Guiding Bolt because he has Fairy Fire.
Oh, I forgot he had. I would. Yes.
You do have advantage. Let's see.
Well, let me roll it again.
See what you got.
Gotta scroll back down. That was worse. That was a 10.
That was worse. 17 was the good roll.
Yeah. Had it right the first time. So then, yeah, spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Which is a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
That's 18 force damage.
And he is seared for 18 force damage.
And then back around the corner we go, and that's my turn.
And back out into cover. All right.
Yep.
Wojciech's turn. Come on, roll 20. Holy shit. Apologize for the delay, everybody. Roll 20 is having fits.
Someone was asking what happened to the mirror. I guess Big Sexy sat it down and then charged.
Set it aside and charged. All right. Big swings of his axe. One hits home. Slips into the flesh of Kristoff. Ugh. So many pests. As he takes the damage you guys are slinging at him. And then we go to Regina. Regina attempts to go in and take some good swings in for herself. That is
Remember,
the wrong
advantage.
thing. Yes. Advantage. And Regina comes in with 2 swings of her rapier. Oh my god.
Both rolled 20s. Not
All right,
nat.
she hits
but...
with both. I mean, I'm not going to roll twice again for possible crits. All right, and she hits him for another 13. So you guys are just cutting him up from all sides. He's attempting to block, but there's just too many attackers coming at him all at once. And it's Norbog's turn.
And I'm going to keep coming at him all at once.
right.
Since I'm raging. Hearthstone Thicket. First swing. Advantage. First one is a crit.
Ooh.
And since I have greater weapons mastery, I get to make another melee attack as a bonus action whenever we figure out what damage he
Holy
has.
crap.
So
All right.
I don't know what happens when I crit, so you talk me through this and then we'll add the bonus roll.
Well,
stuff.
I mean, it rolled the crit damage for you already. So you crit, and it hit real hard.
Yes, it did.
So you have racked him for a total of 17, 18,
42 on the top.
26. Yeah, 42 on the top, plus another 19. So that is 61.
Is he still standing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I get to make another attack as a bonus action because I critted. So that would be...
His armor cracks and splits.
Well, he's going to
from
take
those
another
hits.
19 plus 3. Also, you got to add in the 3 plus melee damage because I have.
Yes.
So he might have taken even a little bit more.
All right. I'll add the 3+ on top of that. But he is still standing, but you like his armor shatters from your strikes and it like starts to come to pieces on him.
And I say as I pull back for another hit, I told you not to touch my warlock.
I didn't even get to touch him yet.
You threatened. All right, and another swing with the Hearthstone Thicket with advantage.
You said you were going to, and that's enough.
26. So
oh my
that'll
goodness.
hit with 23 damage.
All right, he is hunched over and bleeding from the mouth as you just wail on him with your club, just beating the shit out of him.
I spit on him when I finish.
He's still standing though, Lilith.
Yeah, hi. Not that fancy like Norbog is.
I'm not fancy. This isn't fancy. This is just
Just wailed on him 3 times with a club. All right.
Did any of them hit? Nope.
No,
I doubt
those
it. I got
do
a
not
14
hit.
and 13. I'm so useful. It's okay. I got fairy fires.
Do you have it?
That is the.
I did with advantage. I did a 14 and a 13.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sometimes it's just low rolls, man. Well, I'm gonna just pull a Kashano.
Slide back.
Hey,
yeah, get
how's it
cover.
going out there?
Yeah, you guys are just like, oh, I just tell a tale like a bard. Like, oh my god, the tale of Norbog has begun. And Strahd's castle is amazing. She basically kicked this guy's ass and blah 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 blah. Broke his armor.
Tell him to finish it so he doesn't get a swing in.
Kashano?
Yeah, I'll poke my head around the corner and be like, oh, well, up. All right. I can't tell what my map is different than the one that's being displayed. Where is Norbog? Is she still standing in front of him?
And Norbog's still standing in front of him.
Oh, okay. I can't get up there. Everybody's in my way.
Yeah.
I've always got daggers on me.
You could throw a dagger.
I'll throw just a dagger like over Norbog's shoulder. I don't seem to have it
throw
on
it with
my
advantage.
I don't seem to have it on my inventory anymore. So what would that just be, like a Dex plus proficiency?
Yeah.
All right, add 40. Not that one. That's a 14, and that's a 26. So that'll
26
do it,
hits.
What can I roll for damage on that? I don't know how.
On a 26, yeah, it's a D4 plus your proficiency.
Okay. So that'll be 5 points of damage. Woo!
All right, you hit him for 5 points. So it's just like, so here's how it plays out. Is everybody just runs up and it's slash, smash, armor
Fucking
going everywhere.
Focus fire, like for once.
Fucking shit kicking. Yeah, right? Focus fire for a change. I'm glad you guys got it now. And he's just wrecked. Like he is just in shambles as he gets kind of like slowly starts to pick himself up. I clearly misjudged you all. He pulls. Yeah, the last thing that happens is a dagger comes up from behind, sticks in his chest at the back after everything else. And he's just like, really? This is
the guy.
He pulls a vial from under his armor,
Bastard.
pops it, and drinks it.
I knew I just saved my action.
Desperate times. And he doubles over as his clothing and armor begin to split. He begins to grow. You can hear the sounds of the muscle and sinew popping inside of his body as it grows and stretches. You can hear the bones separating and reconnecting as he starts to grow in size. Norbog, because you are closest, you can see his skin growing his body growing so fast that his skin begins to separate, and you can see the sinews of muscle desperately trying to knit themselves back together as he gets real big and real strong. And then he swings his greatsword at you again.
Yeah, he does. That'll hit.
With a massive arcing swing for 22 slashing damage.
Does rage do anything against that?
Slashing, yes, it will have it. So it's 11.
All right. And that is his turn. So next up is number 4, who has to run away. And then number 3, who doesn't have to run away and instead is going to try and extract some life from Wojciech.
Oh.
And he gets a 17, but tied to defender. He goes to grab Wojciech and Wojciech just grabs the hand. I'm not interested in you. Your friend is real strong. And the rest of the guys run up the hallway. Pen.
So my question is, how much bigger has Kristoff, or whatever his name is, gotten? Like, is he just doubled in size, or is he
much bigger?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Is it even feasible, like possible, that Big Sexy could grapple him?
He can try.
Okay. So Big Sexy is going to move around and attempt to grapple. Do you want just a strength check from him?
Yes, please.
Okay. Does Fairy Fire give you advantage on strength checks? I don't
Gives
think
you advantage on attacks. So actually, he has to hit him with like a basic melee attack.
Oh,
to get
what do you want me to roll for that then?
Roll an attack, because that's
okay.
Essentially, you have to hit with an unarmed attack to grab somebody first.
Okay, so just D20 plus strength.
Yes, please.
Okay. Actually, can I just
Does he
use
have
that
a
roll
proficiency?
then? Because that's a D20 plus strength.
All right. Yeah, you can use that roll.
Okay. Cool.
All right. He wraps his forearms around him and grapples onto him.
And I am going to walk up, and I'm going to kind of slide in between Norbog and everybody, and I'm going to pull out my Heartsthorn, like pointy bit. I forget what it's called. Spike. And I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look up at him, and I'm gonna be like, "Do you yield?" And I'm going to just hold it where like up towards where his heart is, and I'm going to take my hands over it and do this, looking at Norbog or Jolbetta or whoever's in range of like bashing the spike into him. I'm just holding it there. I'm not gonna try to stab him with it. I don't trust myself.
Okay. So you go up and you hold a stake to where you believe his heart is. Jolbetta.
Cool. Jobetta's not going to do the obvious thing that follows that. Jobetta is going to action cast Beacon of Hope on everyone.
Okay.
Everybody has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
All right.
And then bonus action, mass healing word.
All right. But I need you to wisdom save for 11 to see if you get that beacon off.
That would be, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be real hard for me not. that's a crit fail, but it's still an 11 because I have
you
a plus 10.
Everybody should roll an 11.
I have a plus 10 to wisdom, so even on
This
a
is
crit,
what
like
happens.
I can't. If it's less than 11, like I cannot.
Okay. So you're good.
So how much health did we get?
So I gotta do mass healing word. And I'm gonna do it at fuck it. We're just gonna use my 5th level spell slot. And it's up to 6 creatures, so everybody gets it's 3d4 plus 12, so it'd be 12.
24.
24.
Plus
temp though, right?
Or
no.
need you to wisdom save for 13 to get that off.
Okay. Hold on.
Shano over there in full hit point land must be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I was
So it'll
on
be
1.
24 plus it adds something to that. Hold on.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my roll. Because I've
Let's
got
see
other. I can't remember what the freaking. What is it? Plus my level or something?
I
can't
love
remember.
it.
It's 24 plus like 6, I think. So I think it's like 30. Because I'm a
It's all the hit
disciple,
points.
disciple of life.
Oh,
Does
I feel
anybody need more
amazing.
than 30 hit points?
I mean, I could take more than 30, but I don't need more than 30.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Let's see if it goes
then
off.
my wisdom save. That's a 20.
Goes off. You're good.
Beautiful. Thanks,
It's unlikely
Jolbetta.
with Jolbetta because she's such a bastion of wisdom, but still.
That's the thing is that, like, if it's an 11, I literally, even if I crit fail, like, I am on, like, yes. I'm wise as fuck.
All right. Everyone is super healed. And Wojciech goes in for a couple swings. Swing, swing. And he misses with both of them. Cool. All right. And then Regina goes in for 2 swings.
And just looking at these people swinging, it's like,
He's got an axe, all right? He's not going to drive anything in with an axe or a rapier, and neither one of them can get purchase. Norbog, you're up.
Okay, I see what Pen is doing, and I do have the matching weapon that goes with this. That can be used as a hammer. So what would
sure
I
can.
just? What do I swing for this? Just regular
This
straight
would
up
be a
attack?
called
to try-
shot. You have
I don't know.
advantage. It's a called shot, so it would be a normal roll.
What is that? Just a 20?
Just an attack.
Normal
Make an
attack
attack roll. Yeah, normal
Okay.
attack roll. So if you're doing a cold shot, what I'll normally do is I'll give you disadvantage. However, if you have advantage, that brings that to a normal.
Okay.
So a cold shot is if you're looking to hit a specific part of somebody.
15.
15 is not enough.
Do we
You
have
hit
a
Pen's fingers.
reroll?
Wait, you have advantage.
You do.
It canceled out.
It canceled the normal because it was a cold shot.
But I
Do we
have
have
two
any more
attacks.
Oh.
I have 2 attacks. I'm a
you
barbarian.
do.
I have 2 attacks.
You can
have
just try
another
again,
What am I
yeah.
thinking?
You're a barbarian.
Oh, worse. That one.
You still got more. You're just still good.
What?
No, you're still good. The fairy fire's still up. It's a regular attack, isn't
It's a
it?
cold
Right,
shot.
but
Yeah.
Oh,
But
she's still doing a
canceled
cold shot. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were just hitting
Yeah.
normally for the second one. My bad.
I don't think I
All
have
right, well-
anything else.
We have a
Lilith,
reroll.
you're up.
Do we have a reroll?
Do you
or did we
think
use
you
it?
can
Don't we? I thought we had one reroll left.
You had 2 rerolls and you've used 2 this game.
Oh, never mind. Well,
You guys are burning through shit in a hurry.
Yeah, sure. Just to be funny and fancy, I'll try to do the cold shot too then with,
All right.
with my arrow.
So
Oh,
Norbog
God.
misses with
Yeah.
both swings to try and drive that stake in.
If you crit fail, you're gonna hit
Lilith
the wrist.
draws her bow and shoots at the stake.
Let's see what happens.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
It's a
26.
26.
I see a target.
my life flashed before my eyes.
It
I
goes
just
from
imagine
like there's a
Gilberto
stake and
watching-
it's just like suddenly there's an arrow in your hand. You're like,
Just imagine Gilberto watching this from like seeing both angles, and she's like, "Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh thank god! Oh thank god!"
In a moment of silence, the arrow goes whizzing through the air and hammers the stake into the heart of Kristoff, who disappears in a cloud of mist.
Headshot.
Does my stake clatter to the ground? I want that.
Yes, your stake clatters to the ground.
Good teamwork.
Yeah, I pick that up and I like shakily give a thumbs up to Lilith and Norfolk.
One back.
Thanks for the target, Pen.
Yeah.
Nice clear visual. Where to hit?
Yeah, let me shoot that apple off your head. What apple?
Kashano.
I guess I could actually try using this staff. I have such a. I'm sorry. It's just not my favorite weapon. Is all, you know.
That's fair.
I will come around and I will bonk.
Give him your mighty bonk.
I will bonk this ghoul. That's a 25. Well, I guess I might as well try for the crit, right?
can
No,
get the crit.
I'll take the 25. That's fine.
All right. 25 it is.
And
That is a hit.
all right, fantastic. And we'll do 11 points of bludgeoning damage there. Oh wait, no.
All right.
11 points. This. When it displays this in Roll20, it just says 6 one-handed, 5 two-handed. Does that mean they're added
No.
if it's two-handed? What?
No, if it's two-handed, it's 5.
Oh.
There's a different roll for damage for a two-handed swing, and it rolls both of them for you because it doesn't know which one you're doing.
Okay. Well, since I already know that, I came around the corner and just one-handed. I'll get that extra 1 point of damage. And if I move away, I'm definitely taking attack. So I guess I'll just stand here.
Very well. You stand by. And next up is its turn. Oh my god. As soon as my game works again. All right. Not liking what you're doing to it, it is going to attempt to drain your life.
Oh, neat.
That's a 23.
Shalandra flashback.
It misses.
It does 5 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I mean... 13.
Oh.
All right. That is just enough. So you just save. Your hit point maximum is not reduced. And then he hits you with his sword for 23. For 8 slashing damage.
All right.
Pen?
Get him, big sexy. Only the first 3 of these hit, but I think this should roll all of them. Oh no, it's just a button.
Nope,
This
it just
says
said.
1, 2, 3.
Still have
All right.
advantage. Very
You
fire is
still
still
have
up.
advantage.
Yep, very fire
Okay,
is
so
still
I
up.
guess the first one's an 18. The second one is a whatever that number that just popped up is.
A 10.
And the third one is a 17.
All right, so 2 of those hit for a total of 2 and so 6 damage total.
Yay. And then Eldritch Blast, 2 beams with advantage. So 1 for 27 and the other for 18 for like 3 damage total. The big sexy pin combo.
This guy is still kicking. Gilberto?
Okay. Jabata's kind of like everybody else hitting stuff. I want to hit stuff. So she's gonna come up and actually, do I even have the? Oh yeah, okay. She's gonna come up and smack dude with a moonstone hammer.
All right.
Advantage.
You got advantage.
That's a nope. That's a 14.
That's a 14. You didn't do it.
Damn it!
It's like punk.
We're just circled up.
You've been casting spells for too long, Gilberto. You're getting rusty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, spiritual weapon, I guess, because I still got that one going. So just...
Yeah, give him the bonk. Spiritual weapon hits.
Great. That's a 14 force damage.
And this white collapses in a rotting heap as well. And the others have left the battle, afraid of your turn undead.
Yep.
As the battle draws to a close, remarkably easy for you guys for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's our incredible audience that infuses you with such great power.
They took damage for like that.
I think it was the 70 points of damage I did in one go.
Yeah, it's holy crap.
It's been a while. I'm used to it. I'm not used to it.
Ken's just like, I want to thank Salune for this victory. Thank you.
So there is
Thanks,
a
Salune, for all my
small
victories.
red pendant on the ground where Kristoff was.
Shiny.
What it do?
Oh, wait, don't.
I pick it up.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
you
wait.
tell him right before. God, fine, okay.
Mage hand?
Field attunement pendant.
Field attunement pendant. Hey, I think this will maybe stop like the negation on your magic shit.
What?
I don't know.
It says field attunement pendant. That's my only guess. Is it like a
Yes, that makes sense.
to the area?
Strahd would have given it to his finest men so that they would not be affected by the magical barrier.
I feel like
That was his
nothing
finest.
personal, Pen, but I feel like Gilberta's power is the most useful in this field.
I mean, probably, yeah. But I also don't know how big I don't know. What you got, Jill? You look like you want to say something.
What? What's up?
You were making a face.
So, what do we think this thing does?
It prevents you from having to make wisdom saves on casting spells over second level.
I mean, but also, like, okay, yes, but also it's easiest for me to cast the spells.
You see yes, but also no.
I'm trying to be nice and not come out and say I'm the wisest of us fucks. But you're making it really difficult.
Don't make me say this. Look, I'm honestly getting pretty tapped out, and I kind of tap my staff on the ground, and I'm gonna say it sounds hollow for some reason, and I'm like, if we, I might have to attune to another one if we ever end up getting any time to rest again. But all my spells are cast at the highest level, so, but I only get to couple, so yeah, it's all. I don't care. I can make it happen. I'm charisma as fuck.
I mean, I've been staying away from my big shit. Also, most of my stuff is kind of like surrounding damage, so when I'm not allowed to hit a lot of the enemies, my shit's limited. Yeah, look, if no one else thinks it's gonna be useful, I've got a few tricks left on my sleeve.
I mean, I definitely think it's useful. I just think that I have a better chance of being able to pop spells off than.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I'd say if you think you can make the most use of it, I'm confident in my ability to cast through this. He said confidently.
All right, yeah, let's.
Are you not confident, Pen?
If you're confident, that's when the universe kicks your shit in.
I will.
I don't want to do it.
Pick it up.
As evidenced by an 11 earlier today.
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
All right. Do you put it on?
I cast Identify on it first. Just to make sure the glasses aren't fucking with me from afar. That's only a level 1
item.
spell.
All right. You identify it. It is a field attunement pendant.
I don't get any more information on what exactly it'll do.
It will do 1 damage to you when you put it on in order to extract a portion of your blood to attune you to the field. Afterwards, it cannot be worn by another until you die or leave Ravenloft.
I don't get any sense of whether or not it's going to prevent me from leaving Ravenloft.
No.
All right, putting it on. Yeah, fuck it.
All right. You take 1 damage. The glass bead at the end of the pendant glows a bright red and begins to swirl inside. As you are attuned to it, you feel the pressure of the magical barrier that exists over this place lifted from you.
Oh. All right. Weird feeling. It's like all the humidity just dissipated from the castle. All right. I think it worked. I think it did the thing. I think it took some of my blood too. I hope it didn't send it anywhere.
Send it to a database.
I want my DNA on file.
The castle will
Strahd.
remember this.
Yeah.
Here you stand in the foyer of Castle Ravenloft. You have defeated one of Strahd's most trusted friends and taken his pendant, lifting the magical restrictions on one of your party members. There's still a long way to go. And deep inside the castle, Tomlin Yugilig Yugoyabov is chained up, his arms and legs outstretched. He has been stripped down. He's bleeding from multiple wounds. His hair hangs over his face and head as a few attendants attach long hoses with syringes to his body. And Strahd von Zarovich walks in. They killed Kristoff. He used to be a friend of yours. I hope you're troubled by this. And Tommy is silent. He can barely muster a breath in the state that he is in. No matter. When your friends find you, I imagine they will not be able to handle the new you. Bring it in. Massive glass jugs full of black goo are wheeled into the room, and hoses are connected. And that is where we end today.
Son of a bitch.
That's not nice.
None of this is nice. This was not a very nice session.
This is not a nice place. This is not. People aren't like, man, I went to Ravenloft and everything was cool. We got ice cream. And it was like,
Well, it should be.
Yeah, that's how I imagined it. Skeleton ice cream.
We went to Castle Ravenloft. We got ice cream and medals, and it was awesome. So that is our session for today, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for all the donations. Holy crap, you guys stacked these guys up today. I'm gonna have to start making it harder. That's all I can do. It's all I can do to keep up. So, stay tuned for the stuff that's coming next. Again, thank you so much to all our incredible audience, our followers, our patrons, everybody. There's no show without you guys, so we thank you so much for everything that you do to help support us, make this keep going and keep going on. Thank you to my incredible cast for letting me knock them around Ravenloft for a bit. And thank you to our great sponsors at Hero Forge. And until next time, everybody, stay tuned for the raids and the cutscenes. And until then, that's dismissed.
It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. We all agreed to play some D&D. That means role playing, fighting and slaying, solving puzzles. Maybe it's just me, but you guys won't.
No, we won't.
You guys just don't.
No, we don't.
Follow a single plotline through and through. I'm not complaining, but instead of gaming, you find the weirdest other things to do.
Last time, we ended with Kaloma and Wakir being told by Bertrand that in order to bring back both of their fallen party members, they would need his help because they aren't powerful enough to do it on their own because they just don't have it within them. And they talked about Kaloma said, I heard Jilbetta's pretty powerful now. And so we pick up with Jilbetta sitting in her office in the keep.
All right. So, Jilbetta, while you're sitting in your office, Wormspit approaches. Jilbetta,
Yep. Yeah.
There are two people here to see you.
Yeah. Okay. Students or like what?
No.
Okay.
They look like sailors.
Weird, but okay. I guess. Do they appear like are they trying to fucking kill me? Like what?
I don't notice any ill intent about them, but they say they know you.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Shall I send them in then?
Yeah, just maybe stay close.
Very well. I shall stay close by, and I'll advise Ogbog that there may be trouble.
Yeah, just in case.
Of course. And he goes and ushers them in, and Kaloma and Wakir enter the room.
Jilbetta immediately she stands up, and all her paperwork like to the floor, just off of her desk. What the fuck?
Are you remember us then?
Yes. How could I forget? You murdered my parents. I mean, not that they fucked up, but goddamn.
Well, actually, that's part of why we're here.
Oh God, this what? Can you just fucking spit it out? I really don't have time for this. I've got a lot happening.
Your parents didn't do. They didn't betray anyone. We were deceived. We were all deceived.
But no, hold on. All of you said that it was them. Everyone involved said it was them.
But it wasn't.
So who the fuck was it? Was it you?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't either of us. It was Bertrand.
I always, I never liked him. Just never fucking liked him.
That group of people that don't like him is growing every day. But the reason that we're here is that we hear that you've become a very powerful cleric. And we need to make things right with your parents.
Okay, so what? You just want to walk up in here and you're like, hey, your parents didn't do it. I know you've lived your whole life by this code about, betrayal because you thought your parents were betrayed their friends and their party members, but all of a sudden they wasn't that, like, they were good and you thought they were bad this whole time, and so you've had a lot of issues about it and dealing with it and around it, and I don't know what's your fucking
We understand it's a lot to unpack, but you need to know that we need to make this right.
What is that? I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
You're a powerful cleric. You know how to bring people back from the dead. Right? Things that they teach you at cleric school.
Well, technically, but also there's a lot of moral and also it's been like 200 years.
Jabetta, this is important. It wasn't their price to pay. They should not have had to pay it.
I don't even like. Do you even know? Do you have a plan? Like, do you have?
There is something we can do, but we need somebody of your talents to assist us.
Like, yeah, I'm about to get married. Like, fuck, of course I would love to have my parents back, but also, what the fuck, Coloma?
Okay. This information's new to us, too. We're just trying to make it right.
I need a minute. I need to talk to the people that are in my life now.
All right.
About.
We understand. This. We'll be staying at the inn. Let us know when you're ready. And they depart.
And Jobetta just sits back down at her desk. And she just looks at all the fucking paper, all the fucking mountain of paperwork on her desk. She just shoves it all in, like, just whoosh. As she does often when she gets frustrated, she just shoves all her paperwork into the floor. She puts her head down on her desk, and Jovetta she sobs and she says, "Wormspit, get sharp."
As you wish.
And she just sits in silence, waiting. And that is where we'll end it this week. And next week, we'll find out Jobetta's decision, maybe.
Ooh. All right.
Kashano walks through the streets of Waterdeep.
Oh, right. So go ahead.
Makes his way back to the yawning portal. All right. Darren, you coming with? It's going to be a very interesting meeting.
I mean, I got to see it. So I guess I'll come with you.
Please don't let anyone stab me. All right, here we go. They make their way.
I'm not going to get in front of it, but I'll make a noise.
Fair enough. All right. And they make their way to Skullport.
All right.
To the area designated by Xanathar as their meeting place.
It's this big warehouse down by the docks in Skullport. It's been emptied out and prepared for you.
As they go in, there's a bustle.
Yeah.
All manner of people. There's gang leaders, there's respected shipwrights, guild leaders, some of the seedier of the merchant class. There's even a few that Kashano and others kind of side-eye at first. Recognize as city guards. Never been much of a secret that there's always a few corrupt guards mixed in, but they'd be interested in what's going on. Is a bit of a question. Still, Shano makes his way to the front. Excuse me! Could I have everyone's attention? Please. Keep it down. Some of you know me by various names. Some of you grew up with me. These days, I'm known as Kashano the Quick of the Avalon Knights Academy. I've gathered you all here because we have been presented with a unique opportunity. I have been approached by an individual who claims to have a seat at the table of the Masked Lords. I imagine there's a reaction of some sort. Skepticism there. Now, look, you all know I'm not quick to trust anyone. Those of you who know me, at least. But this person seems on the level. Calls himself the Copper Lord. Says that he can deliver us from the tyranny of the Masked Lords. Says he has a plan. But before I share that plan, I'm gonna need some assurances. He unrolls a long scroll. This is an agreement that we are all to mark with our blood. Now, strangely enough, the Copper Lord does not mention himself here. The agreement we'll make to each other. Not to share what's happening in this room until the time comes. Anyone unwilling to mark it should leave now. Who's in? Put it down. I'll let you decide. Fuck. What's percentage here? How many of these people are willing to just take the word of a mysterious stranger?
A small amount do leave, but a number of them are intrigued. everything. You can never get 100% support, but the lion's share of the people in attendance do stick around to see what happens next.
I have to say, this is more than I was expecting. And as he rolls it back up, remember that you've marked in blood. Even I can't say for sure what the consequences would be of betraying this trust. As I said, we've been presented with a unique opportunity. An opportunity for a new life. Self-determination. Freedom of will. Those of you who know me, or knew me as a child, will remember sitting around thinking, what would we ever do if we had a chance to make it into that council chamber? Well, this gentleman has an idea, and I think you're going to like it. And he tells them their part in this plan.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, you'll know the time has come when a man in a copper mask flies over the city on a flaming Pegasus. Until then, wait and prepare. Make sure your families are ready. And he dismisses the meeting. On the way out, he hands a sealed envelope to one of Xanathar's people. Please be sure to get this to the boss.
Of course. You'll be happy to see it.
Thank you. And as people disperse back into the city, Xanathar opens up the sealed letter to find a unique cipher written in Kashano's hand. No information here, merely a key to information to come. And if I get one more and we cap this off, baby, none of y'all are going to see what's coming. That's where we got to end it this time.
All right.
But I'll pick it back up.
Absolutely.
Back with Norbog and the mysterious hermit bugbear who has some information for her. He opens the door to his humble cottage out in the woods and gestures Norbog and Yibi to come in and offers them a seat. And Norbog says, "So, you have history. Is it written?"
No, we were never big fans of that. Surely you know.
But couldn't you change that? I mean, if you know, why not write it down?
Because I don't know how much good it will do to write it down.
I reach
There are
into
some
my
things
satchel.
people do not want to hear.
I reach into my satchel and I pull out a parchment and a quill and look expectantly at him, preparing to write it down.
Well, if we must, I suppose it is time. We were not always the way that we are on this world. Well, when we came to this world.
What?
Have you heard of the Genasi or the Mind Flayers?
Vaguely. I mean, it's not my area of expertise, but they travel.
Yes, they travel from world to world in enormous ships, some of them living. We used to be much the same.
What
Our ships were verdant
ships?
groves.
We had ships.
We did.
Where?
But when we came here, well, we were stuck. We were stuck in an unfamiliar world, and there were certain concepts that we were not accustomed to. That's when beings, deities, began to exert their influence on us. You've heard of the Bugbear Pantheon, I imagine.
All 3 of them? Crankle and Skikarak and terrible hunters through the night. They don't make sense. They're just gods of war and nightmares.
They're liars and corrupters. They came to our people and promised us a new life in this world, guidance. Look what we became. We fell for their trick, lock, stock, and barrel.
What, you started worshipping gods of war and that's all we had?
It was said that some stayed behind.
Behind where? That doesn't answer anything. If we traveled from somewhere, we came from somewhere. Where did we travel from?
That, unfortunately, I do not have the answer to. But if you can find where we arrived at this place, there may still be a few caretakers there. Some remained true to the grove that brought us here, and are trying to keep it alive.
Why haven't you told anyone else? If you know we're better than this, why is this secret?
I have tried. My body bears the scars of trying to reason with bugbears that have already given their lives to our new pantheon.
So you just gave up?
I'm old now. I don't have much time left in me. I can't fight these battles anymore.
It's not a battle. It's not a battle. It's just information and talking to people. Not everything's a battle. If you let people believe they're murderers and thieves, they're just going to become murderers and thieves. Eventually, if you just keep telling us we're terrible things, we become terrible things. Why wouldn't you want to write this down and spread it?
I wanted to once. I learned a long time ago that sometimes people are not ready to hear the things that you have to say. Maybe I am too weak. Maybe I gave up too easily. But maybe you can take this up further.
Fine. Do you know where else to look? I mean, I don't even know if you're telling the truth.
If you do not think I'm telling the truth, I can tell you where to find our ancient home. The one that took us here.
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't you start with that?
Because you needed to know the history behind it. Because I'm not certain what you will find when you arrive there.
Gotta be something than what we've made here, though. It's gotta be better.
I hope that it is. He proceeds to draw you a map.
And Norbog copies it down. She makes several copies of it and gives one to Yevie and rolls up her scroll, puts it in her bag, and thank you for eventually helping. You're right, I will take it from here.
Thank you for taking it up further, and I'm sorry that I fell short.
I appreciate the apology. We'll do better. I'll do better.
I wish you success on the road that I failed on, young bugbear.
She stands up, brushes off her tunic, and leaves the house and gets ready to go study her new map.
All right.
And if you want to find out what happens next in either my story, Lilith's story, or Kashano's story, because we still all have things that need to be wrapped up, you can visit our tip page or our Patreon and buy us cutscenes, which we appreciate. I don't know how to wrap that up.
You can also start a new pen story.
We could also start a new pen story. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Till next time, class dismissed again.
There was adventure, but you guys wouldn't venture. Instead, you said the mountains looked real nice. Middle of winter, you went to the hinter, lands of permafrost and frozen ice. You hid from every danger, you wizard, rogue, and ranger, and found the perfect valley for your quest. In the lands of no man,